Welcome, welcome. Thanks for checking out this video. Today we are playing the Delian Tomb, the Draw Steel Level 1 adventure. We are playing today with Tyson, with Andrew, and with Chris, Treantmonk. Should be a tactical crew, smart crew. We'll see how the game goes. This adventure begins with the three of you in the village of Broadhurst. Here's a map of the village of Broadhurst and the environments around it. It's a tiny village in the barony of Dalrath. There are rumors of bandits on the roads, monsters prowling the nearby silver wood. You're sitting in the common room of the Featherbed Inn, the only one in town. And let's do some quick character introductions. We'll start with, what does the Gnoll look like?
Yeah, so Jed looks like a farmer. He's got a straw hat and looks like hemp clothing. And he has bare feet. It looks like he's not a well-to-do farmer, and he's usually chewing on a piece of straw. And he would not have any money, so he's just kind of hanging around.
Then we have the Polder, the Shadow.
What is a polder? Is it like a gnome?
Like the halfling size, halfling looking. I don't know what else exactly.
Right. Sand, which will be my character name, like the desert. So Sand is honestly, if you remember like Strider's introduction in Lord of the Rings, that's pretty much what it is. It's a hooded figure in the corner, kind of quiet, kind of to himself, like doesn't say more than he needs to at any point, and kind of just observes everybody very intently.
Then last, Thanalor.
I am Thanalor, Wood Elf Troubadour, and very, very much loves to be the center of attention. Adventures just to find new stories to bring to all the different communities. But the goal of such isn't, for love of the music. It is for love of.
All right. Also within this tavern, sitting at a nearby table, is a 20-something looking, scowling human in gleaming plate mail, chatting with another human wearing robes. Looks to be in her late 50s, you'd say. The door to the inn slams open, and a wild-eyed woman in her late 30s comes through. I got a picture of this for you here. She is wearing a soot-stained apron with a large gash on her head. She falls on her knees before the armored and robed humans. Please, my daughter was taken on the road by goblins. I know the Gilded Hand can help me. The woman, the one in her late 50s, coldly says, we don't work for free. She and her armored companion stand up and leave. The bleeding, panicked mother turns to you, desperation on her face. I've nowhere else to turn. You must help me. You must help me get my Violet back.
I'm going to approach her immediately, and very dramatically, if she's like on her knees on the ground, I'm going to clasp her hands in my hands and stand up with her and say, oh, my dear, you have chosen the right inn to come to at the right time. Thalanor is here, and myself and my friends, we would be honored to help. Is there any sort of skill test I can make? If there's like a empathize, I'm not going for filler. You know what? Performance. I would like to really ham this up for everyone else.
All right, make a test. Make a test. You're going to add your presence to it. You're going to add your +2 for performance skill.
So that was a 16 then?
16, that's right. She looks at you, barely holding back tears. She says, Violet and I were out looking for merchants bringing iron to the town. The delivery was late, so we thought we might find them. Maybe they'd gotten lost. We were passing by an old tomb. She lowers her voice, looking around. People in the tavern this morning are kind of craning their ears to listen. She quietly speaks to you all such that they can't. We were passing by an old tomb in the silver wood. Some old place from long before my mother's time. No one ever goes in. People say it's haunted. She glances around the tavern when she says that. As we passed by, a band of goblins came out of nowhere and grabbed my girl. Please, can we go right now?
So when she starts talking about this too, my eyes almost sparkle with like the thought of like the lore and like the drama. And I'm going to make her my scene partner. I don't think there's going to be much of a negotiation, but she's now my bonded NPC.
Okay.
And my friends and I would be absolutely honored to accompany you to, and my focus obviously goes to the tomb, accompany you to this tomb. It, I think that there would be such wonders and clearly not wonders and opportunity. Friends, companions, Sand, Jed, let's go.
Here's a map of the area. She'll lead you out of the tavern, through the town square, toward the edge of town, past some farm fields, across the northern bridge that the North Road comes into the town from, up along the North Road. And then, after just a little distance of the trees coming close to the road, she sets off into the forest. And as she's leading you that direction, you guys can ask her any questions that come to mind. She tells you she fought tooth and nail. I saw them drag my daughter into the tomb. I'm afraid I can't swing swords, I just make 'em. The goblins gave me this gash on my head and left me for dead. When the coast was clear, the goblins were gone. I ran. I came here straight away to find you. We've got to get my Violet back. She leads you into the forest and to the Delian Tomb, which is there in the forest.
As we walk,
Go ahead.
sorry, just as we walk, I'm largely staying quiet, but I'm kind of observing her and seeing if anything she says doesn't match up to her story. She seems pretty desperate and whatever, but I have a suspicious nature, so...
Nope, everything seems to match. She does throw a little chiding remark in about the individuals you saw in the tavern. She says, I'm so glad you helped me. That mercenary band, I don't know what they're even doing in town. No one can afford their help. They don't help anyone. They're just hanging out. The Gilded Hand, I think they're called, came from somewhere around Dalrath. None of you had actually heard of the Gilded Hand before, so you're not familiar with why they might be in town either. After about an hour...
I don't know much about mercenary work, but that guy wore the steel. That don't come cheap.
No, it wouldn't. He had good weapons too, she says. After about an hour of travel through the birch trees of the Silverwood north of Broadhurst, Ashley, that's her name, I don't know if she ever introduced herself, her name's Ashley. She leads you off the road down a small overgrown footpath. She stops you just ahead of where the path opens into a clearing. A mossy stone doorway opens to stairs leading down into the earth. Deep carved letters at the top of the doorway announce the name, Delius. She points to the door and whispers, that's where they took her. I got a picture of this for you too here.
That got some letters on it.
There's the entrance, and let me draw a map for you, what this looks like.
Yeah, and if you guys are looking at me, you can see I'm almost like vibrating with excitement. Like, just the idea of going into a tomb and rescuing someone and having a song that I could sing about me just really fills me with joy.
I've seen a goblin before. He tried to steal my cabbage. I punched him and he left.
Here you are.
They're just little, them goblins. And you said haunted, but there ain't no such thing as no ghosts.
This is where you can see the doorway with the name Delius above it. The map has a door drawn there, but it's actually open, and you can see a flight of stairs descending into the darkness there. Ashley points that out and says, that is it. I'm no adventurer, so I should stay behind. But I'll be here. Hopefully you can bring my daughter out soon.
I know no adventure neither, but some people say that growing cabbage is like an adventure.
Sorry.
How are we going to see it? All dark in there.
Torches are a thing.
Yeah, you can assume you have torches and a tinderbox to
I
light
don't.
them.
Jed's got nothing.
Jed might not.
Maybe some other people. He's got some dirt that's spread over his body.
Well, that might come in handy for camouflage.
Huh?
You can make yourself look like a goblin with enough dirt.
They're just little. I seen a goblin once. He tried to steal a cabbage.
Right.
I punched him and he ran away.
I look around to see if there's any tracks of said goblins.
You can make a intuition test, and
Let's do it.
if you have alert or anything like perception, you can add that.
I'm looking at
Search. You have a search. Yeah, you can add 2 then to that roll.
I don't have search.
Oh, Thalanor. Thalanor rolled. So
I
Thalanor,
have
that's a 13,
okay.
right?
I haven't actually pressed it. I rolled
Oh,
previously.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll the
Testing.
test button for
Aha!
people searching. Okay. You do see some tracks about small footprints, about the size of yours, potentially goblins here and there.
Are any of them going not to the tomb?
Yeah. Some come, some go.
I'm concerned that this might be an ambush, so I'm gonna go around to like behind this tree and get a closer look at the
Yeah,
tomb.
go for it. Move over there. Everyone else can move where you want to move while he's moving over to there.
I'm moving forward, and you guys can hear me humming, and like every once in a while, you'll catch like a couple words. I'll be like,
Ashley's going to move over behind the trees over here to safety.
And Jed will just follow the shadow, just dumbfounded, not sure what we're doing.
Okay.
We're going to go climb a tree?
You and goblins notice each other at about the same time. So we'll roll for the initiative roll. And I'll show you where you see goblins at. They are a small band of goblins that are coming back, it looks like maybe from hunting. One of them's got a squirrel slung over his shoulder, all proud. They all have spears, and they've seen you. And as soon as they spy your friend, the troubadour, Shadow, you can make a hide. You are hidden. You can consider yourself hidden at the start of the fight. And same with Jed. Jed, you can consider yourself hidden at the start of the fight. Being hidden when you make an attack lets you, the attack rules here. If the attacker is hidden, do I have it shown? I don't. It gives you an edge when you attack from hiding. Okay, so I rolled initiative. 5 means they are going first. And let me add them to the initiative tracker here. Malice is a DM resource, which begins with equal to your victories, which are currently 0, +1 for the current round, +3 for the number of you. And I think one of you has a notification beep turned on. You can turn that off under the gear tab and audio and video, I think, somewhere in there. There's a button to turn off the beep notification in your game. All right, now they are going to go first. 2 of them are going to go. Take the 2 closest ones. These goblins stand about 4 feet tall at their highest. They come running, leaping over the rocks. The leader holds up some sort of totem that's a skull that he's holding in his hand. 1, 2, he gets to there. He points towards the troubadour and he waves his fellows forward. 3, 4, and then he charges the troubadour. Oh, let's back up for 1 second. Troubadour, what song are you going to begin performing?
Ooh, that is a good question. I am not that one. Not that one. Let's go with Ballad of the Beast.
All right. Click that button so your friends can see what that does. Throw an aura of 5 on your guy that your friends can see, and this thing charges. To there.
There it is.
That's it. Yeah. Throw an aura of 5. So basically, every time anyone starts their turn inside that aura, they'll gain +1 surge. And again, surges are the universal boon on doing damage, doing higher potency, that kind of stuff. You'll want to use those up because all of them disappear at the end of the encounter.
Is there an easy way to throw up the aura?
You double click your token, come down to token auras.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah, radius of 25 feet.
Let's just make it a
and make it a square because this game uses squares or circle. And it's 5 squares, so 25 feet.
Yeah, I did 5 feet.
The goblin charges, tries to spear charge you. Holy cow! Gets a crit. You look on Jed and Sand with some maybe of amusement, but then it turns into a little bit of dread as that goblin does 5 damage to the troubadour, and then immediately backs it up with trying to bury the point of a spear in the troubadour. This takes 2 malice. 1, 2 malice. Bury the point. Gets a 15. That's 6 more damage to the troubadour. If the troubadour's might is less than 1, he'd be bleeding, but it's not, so you don't take the bleeding condition. That was that first warrior. And then the second warrior trying to follow up with his friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you get your second damage for the troubadour? It was 6 on the second attack.
No, I didn't.
Didn't do that. Then the last one spear charges you and does 4 more damage.
Oh my goodness.
So now it's to you guys. I see you're all at 0 right now. Click your token, click the initiative to 1 when you're ready to take your action, 2 if you want to go right away. All right, Jed, go for it.
Okay. I was not. Did anyone want to put a 2 up? All right.
You know what? I will just come in combat. I'll throw up a 2. I'll do
Go
it
ahead,
quick.
Thanalor.
Yeah. I am going to. Let's see.
So you start your turn, so you get your edge, or you get your surge. When you start your turn, you also get drama. So make sure you're tracking all that.
Oh my
You roll it
goodness.
yourself.
No.
Don't take what I rolled.
Okay. So there's so many things here that I have to find it each time. Drama, winded, start of turn. No, I will take yours. Okay. And then I am going to, I'll say back, you call that a stab? I've had worse injuries trimming my lute strings, and I'll hit him with a witty banter. Witty banter.
And I will not inflict the damage until you tell me the damage you do. So you announce it, because you also need to decide if you're going to spend that 1 surge you have, which could add 2 to the damage. Once you say your damage out loud, that'll be the final damage number.
So is it adding the damage, or is it adding to my roll? Sorry.
So let's look at surge real quick. So under miscellaneous here, we have surges. You can spend 1 to 3 of them to add your max characteristic to your damage against one creature. You can spend 2 of them to add 1 to your potency, but this doesn't have any potency to it. So
no, you know what? I'm just going to stick with the 7.
Okay, 7 damage to the one to the north. Got it. Ally in 10, end 1 save ends in turn effect. None of you have those, so that's good.
And I don't need to worry about the drama for this. And I am going to the maneuver I want to use. You know what? I think I'm going to tank it. I'm going to stay right here.
And you want to consider what maneuver you might use. You could aid an ally to attack that guy. You could catch your breath to get back. For you, would be 7 hit points or 7 stamina.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
So yeah, everyone should be planning out your turn to use all those resources.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you'll go down fast.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to be using 1 recovery.
It's 7 stamina. So you increase your stamina by 7.
Okay.
Then you're going to use your move. An example of what you could do with a move would be a disengage. And your disengage distance is 2, so you can pull back 2 away from them without provoking. You can move up to your speed of 9. Well, you're fast, but that would provoke.
Yeah, I'll stick there. I don't want to take any more time.
After you come the other warriors. They come charging forward to join the fray. Speed of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. They can't quite get there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they're both going to rush forward, double moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 to there. They're all done. Now back to you guys. And I'm just going to take the order your names appear in. So for your planning purposes, you can know if you're coming next, unless you see there's a 2 below you. So Sand, go ahead.
Sure. First of all, what's a good way to enroll 20 to track searches and insight?
Okay, so click your token. Yeah. Top left circle is your stamina. Top middle circle is your insight. Top right circle is your surges.
Okay, so we have 3 surges and we get +1 from being in the aura, right? So it'd be at 4 now?
So what's going to happen at the start of your turn is you're going to get 1 surge coming from the Ballad of the Beast that the Troubadour is playing. So you gain 1 surge. Start of your turn, You're also going to gain insight of 2 for you. That happens at the start of your turn. And that's it. Okay. I think you start with 2 insight, 1 surge.
Yeah. Sorry, that was hero points.
You also have hero tokens. And hero tokens, you can see the number of them in the turn order. It's a group resource that any of you can pull at any time.
Oh, it's a group resource.
It is a group resource. Any of you can pull one of those 3 at any time, or 2 of those 3 at any time.
Alrighty. Okay. Now that I know that, we'll do that. I'm going to kick things off with... I can't do that. So I'm just going to throw a dagger at one of these goblins. Let's go for the injured one.
So,
is there any penalty
there's no soft cover in this game, only hard cover. So you don't have to worry about throwing through enemies or allies. You'll want to use the signature in place of a free strike, because the signatures always do more damage. You have Fade as a signature. I Work Better Alone as a signature. You can also always free strike, but it usually does less damage. It's something you do as a last resort, because you can only free strike.
Target. So I Work Better Alone. If the target has no allies, that means my allies, right?
Correct, yeah. If none of your allies are adjacent to the target of your power, you're going to gain 1 surge before your power roll, so you have up to 2 surges before you roll.
Okay, so I'm going to target that one. And, sorry, I promise I'll go faster once I...
Oh, no, it's totally okay. There's a lot to it. So now, before you announce your damage, the tiers are 11 or lower, 12 or higher, 17 or higher, And sometimes I'll shorthand it onto one line like I did here. So tier 1 is 6 damage, tier 2 is 9 damage, tier 3 is 12 damage. And so you're in the tier 1 with that roll. But you have 2 surges, so you could add 4 damage to that. You could do 6 or 8 or 10 damage.
How much damage was done to it before?
The one in the middle there? Can you see its health point bar? It took, I think, 7 before.
I
And that took it almost down to half.
I will use 1 surge to make my damage higher. So instead of 6, it'll be 8.
All right. And then you just track that 1 surge spent, and that is enough to drop that goblin.
Yeah, that was the hope. And I will, as my maneuver, I will aid Jed. I will yell, that one looks like it's not really watching its back.
So to aid in
it's got the squirrel.
So to aid in an attack, you have to be adjacent to the target, and you grant any of your allies, whoever attacks it next, the edge on the attack. There's also flanking in this game, so if you want to move to where you provide flanking for Jed, that's another option for you.
Well, I can. I guess I can move, but I don't really want to be adjacent to this thing. But that's fine. I'll go be adjacent to it.
So you'll be adjacent to it, and you can move all around it. Like you go there, anywhere around it, as long as you don't leave its reach.
Yeah, there's
you don't provoke, and then you're using aid attack as maneuver.
Yeah,
got it. Okay, Jed, your turn.
All right. One thing I wanted to check, I've forgotten, is when I move, can I split up movement?
Yeah.
Can I move and do some and then move some more?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to do a maneuver, and I want to grab this guy to the north of me.
Okay. So if you look in the maneuver section, alphabetically in order, grab is a button you can click.
All right.
It'll roll your power roll for you.
There it is. Yeah.
Let's go back to the start of your turn real quick. So you're going to gain 1 surge before the start of your turn from the Ballad of the Beast, since you started within 5 of the Troubadour. Start of your turn as a you got discipline at the start of your turn of 2. I don't know if you noticed, but you can gain your other disciplines off turn, and I did spend malice. So during this round, malice was spent, so you got 1 discipline for that. So you're at 3 discipline, 1 surge right now. And then your grab is an 8. So that will be a fail on the grab.
That's a slippery goblin there. All right. Well, I've got 3, so let's go ahead and do a stunning blow.
All right.
On the one that I've been aided to attack.
So you got double edge on this, meaning you'll get 1 tier higher than what you roll, because you got 1 edge from flank and 1 edge from the aid ally.
All right, here it is.
And does that cost you 3?
It doesn't cost anything to have. 3 of the heroic resource, yeah.
Yes. So I am going to, as you do it as a triggered action, I'm going to hop in and use. Not what he banter.
So they're arranged actions and then maneuvers, then triggers. So you're looking for a T with some arrows by it, and there's your harmonized.
Harmonized, thank you.
All right. Give Chorus a punch. Target can choose +1 target for ability. Damage dealt to additional target is sonic.
It can choose +1 target for ability.
So you can do the one to west and north of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're getting to hit it at the second one.
And you got a tier 1 result with an 11, but that bumps up to 2 against one of the targets, stays 1 versus the other target. So the one to your west, you would do 7. The one to your north, you'd do 6. If you want to spend your surge that you have, you can do that. It's per target, though. So you'd have to tell me which one you're spending the surge to affect.
And it gives +2 damage?
+2 damage, correct.
We'll do the one to the north.
Okay, so you did 7 to the one between you, and you did 8 to the one to the north, and the effect is the one between you is if his intuition is less than 1, he's dazed and slowed. It is. So I'm going to put this snail icon on that guy. He's dazed and slowed, save ends. The aid drops off. That's a one-time thing. The one to the north has an intuition of 0, so not less than 0, so he's not dazed and slowed. You've done some movement and 1 attack so far. 1 action so far. You did a maneuver too. So some movement left.
So I just have, I have 2 maneuvers, did you say?
Just one maneuver, and you spent 1 already. So yeah, you have, I think, 3 squares of movement left.
Yeah. Do I want to move? I don't think I want to move.
I
think I'm good where I am.
That's the end of round 1. Round 2. Malice builds. Yeah.
Question. I have hesitation is weakness, which lets me take my turn after another. Is that within the round, or like, because I don't really know how initiative works.
Oh,
Like, could I
okay. So
have-
you get one turn, and normally the turns alternate back and forth, but you can spend one of your heroic resource to go immediately after an ally. So it's like you guys could go twice, then they go, then you go. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, go for it.
And malice building. So we got turn 2, 1, 2, and 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. Malice up to 7 now. Also, troubadour. You can see coming out of the shadowy opening of that tomb another goblin, and then you think you can see a shadowy form behind that goblin. Yeah, these two do the initiative.
Oh.
Boom. And they won the initiative, so they stay first to act.
And I'm not changing my song. I'm sticking still with Ballad of the Beast.
Gotcha. All right. When you are dazed, I'm going to click a button because I can't remember the rules for this. Attacker flanking. Line of effect can take triggered actions. Okay. So, Null, since you dazed that one to your west, he's not providing a flank. So no flank coming from him. So one Goblin Warrior is going to go, and it's going to be the one to the northeast. He is going to take advantage of the flank, though, moving down to here, and then attacking to the north against the Null with his spear. He's going to try and bury the point using Malice. That'll be 2 Malice for that.
And I gain a discipline for him using Malice, right?
You do. Once per round, and it's a new round, so you do. And try and bury the point on you. He's got an edge for the flank. This gives him a 15 total, which is still just tier 2.
And I'll use my triggered inertial shield.
Go
I'll
for
spend that discipline right away.
Okay.
So I take half damage, and the potency of one effect associated with the damage is reduced by 1.
Okay. So you're going to take half of 6. You only take 3. And the potency is might less than 0 now instead of less than 1. So you're not bleeding. You just took 3 damage from the bury the point. That goblin gets to there. Then he will try to, he won't try to, he'll try and grant an ally of his a edge against the Null as he harries the Null while the others take their actions. That's it for them. Next to go is Thalanor.
Yeah, I am going to open with a power chord.
And I forgot to ask you, continuing the Ballad of the Beast.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't forget your focus, your
I have to roll.
your +1 surge, and then don't forget your drama.
Yeah, I added my +1 surge. Sorry, Tom, brain's not working. So not that. It is to roll for my.
So you're gonna go to your free actions. Should be the F with the arrows by it. The first one's drama, but you want to go all the way to drama start turn. That's what you want to do. Boom! Look at you.
I feel like your thing might be broken.
It might.
I rolled 3 every time. So I'm going to open with the power chord.
Okay.
Give that a quick roll. Over power chord 13. So I think it's everything within, like all enemies within 2.
All enemies within 2. This game, you'll notice, at least all the powers I've been noticing so far, are pretty friendly. They're mostly affecting enemies only. Okay, so the one due north of you, where's he going?
He's just going to go there.
Then the one northeast of you.
Like this northeast, this guy here?
He's out of the area. The one in the area northeast of you.
So he is. I will push him up there. So that is my maneuver. And I'll go to, you know what? I have 5 points. I'm going to use 5 points. It's a very dramatic reversal. I'm going to spend my 5 points. So, dramatic reversal. I rolled 13.
All right, this is going to affect you and allies. We'll start with you. You get a shift 2 and make a free strike with edge.
Boom, shifting forward. And then I will attack with a free strike. There we go. There it is. So that is.
So the shorthand here is hard to read. There's 2 numbers because you have melee free strikes and range free strikes. Melee is with a tier 2 result, which you got with your edge, 9 damage to start before any surges.
Okay, perfect. Then I will. I'm not going to.
9 damage? Dropped him. Then we'll go to the Null. Null, you can shift 2 and make a free strike with edge.
All right. This is the guy who already went, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go there, and we'll do our free strike on the dazed guy.
All right. That should grant you edge in addition, so you're going to be having double edge on that. Let me double check on the condition of dazed. Dazed. Oh, no, it does not grant an edge. So you just got 1 edge.
Okay.
Enough to get tier 3. 9 before any surges. You're going to go with 9?
I think 9 should take him down.
It does. And then, Sand. Shift 2. And free strike.
Free strike me is just regular attack, right?
So you're looking for, it says free strike will be in your actions. It's the 1 to the 5th one in your actions.
Free strike.
Yeah. So with an edge, that's 14. A melee 14 for you is 8 damage before surges. You announce the damage.
8 damage before surges, and I have 1 surge. No, 8 damage is fine.
Okay. Got it. Back to Thalanor. Anything else, Thalanor?
All I have is a couple move, and I'm just gonna.
Right, after Thalanor. So this, if you wanted, Sand, is where you could kick in your hesitation as weakness. So after, if you wanted to spend 1 insight after an ally gone, you can take your turn. If you want.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so here come, from the north, the assassin's going to go. He comes out to see this carnage and immediately summons up dark magic to rise up shadowy chains out of the ground, targeting all 3 of you. He has no way to increase this. It's 3 malice. 1, 2, 3. It's a tier 2 result for all 3 of you. That's 4 corruption. Don't forget the holder has corruption immunity 3, so they'd only take 1 from that. 4 corruption to each of you. And if your agility is less than 1, you're restrained. Save ends. Put like a lock icon on your guy if you get restrained. Save ends.
Less than 1?
Less than 1. Yep. And you don't have to click the button. You can just look on, you click your token, you can see what your characteristics are. It's listed on your test button.
Oh, yeah. I see it up there.
Yeah. Okay. I think you all are pretty agile guys, so I bet that had no effect besides the damage. That was his turn. Now, Sand, go ahead.
Actually, sorry. Jed hasn't gone yet, right, this round?
Correct.
Not yet.
I wanted to let Jed go first, but
Okay, then you should stay at 1.
Yeah, okay.
You should stay at, Jed's at 0,
No.
saying he's not even ready.
Yeah. I was thinking of going first, but then
You guys control it.
Yeah, I can go first. That's no big deal.
All right, Jed, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I don't like this guy who did the chains, but this goblin here has not gone yet. That's correct.
That is correct.
All right. So I'm sitting at 2 discipline.
Got a surge from the Battle of the
do
Beast
anything.
that you started in the area of.
All right. So I got 2 surges. All right. So let's run up. Well, this guy'll attack me if I just run up, huh? Let's see. So I could do. I'm just gonna have to punch this guy. All right. I'm gonna do an inertial step, and I'm betting that's probably enough to kill him without a surge.
So you announce it. 9 damage.
9 damage.
9 damage drops him.
All right, and then I can shift 3. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and then I will do my move. 1, 2. I'm going to attempt to grab this guy. Let's see if I do better this time. That's a lot better.
Lot better. So if you let him take a free strike on you, you can grab him.
Take a free strike.
He does 2 damage to you, and he is grabbed.
Okay. And then I go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You come in with me.
And I think you accidentally set your stamina to 2 instead of hitting -2.
Whoops. All right. So I was at 24, so I think I'm at 22.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Now the warrior will go. And they are down to 2. The warrior will flee. Warrior flees. Sand, you still have an action. Do you want to try and chase him down and stop him, or let him go?
I'm going to try to stop him.
Okay, yeah, you're able to. You're quick, you're fast, you got some powers. You can drop him or knock him unconscious, your choice. And the one in your grappling fist, Jed, he surrenders to you.
Oh, well.
All right.
Combat over. So surges reset to 0. You can take your aura off on the bard.
Yeah.
Malice resets to 0. You guys gain a victory. So that 1 victory will turn into 1 of your heroic resource when the next battle starts. And at the end, when you take a respite, any victories you have turn into experience points. And you need 16 experience points to gain level 2. So you need like 16 victories to gain level 2. All right, you got 1 goblin prisoner. What do you guys want to do?
Punch him.
No problem.
And Jeb doesn't fully understand the idea of surrender, so he punches him, and then when at the rest of the party looks at him, he's like, "Oh,
Sorry.
didn't know."
Okay, so you can knock him out. You can do what you like.
Yeah, I'll knock him out.
Okay.
I was going to question him, but I can question him after he comes to.
Oh, the goblin's got neat stuff to say.
I just want to ask him where they took the girl.
He comes to after a little bit.
I point to the tomb.
He comes to after a little bit, mumbles to himself in Shtek, the goblin tongue, which I think the only one of you understands is Sand. Sand understands what he's saying. Just scribbling and mumbling to himself. Picked the wrong day to come out of the tomb.
Uh-huh. Where's the girl?
The girl, she is with Vorgosh.
Okay.
Vorgosh has her.
Where's Bordash?
He's in the lower levels of the tomb. He wanted us to bring a captured human back so he could sacrifice them. He thinks the ritual will unseal the tomb.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. How many goblins are in the tomb?
A couple dozen.
Any traps we need to worry about?
Dad starts counting on his fingers, and when he runs out of fingers, he just kind of shakes his head.
There is
Too many goblin.
There's a trap in the hall where there's the frescoes with a knight and a cup. There's a dead goblin there, so it's pretty obvious where it's at.
How do we get around it?
It's about head level for a goblin, so we've been crawling underneath it.
I explained to the party everything he said.
Okay.
And ask anything else you want me to ask him? While he's being all cooperative?
Ask him if I let him go, is he going to take the squirrel? Because the squirrel's mine.
He says in Celian, I think it is the common tongue. Let me double check what languages are common. Celian. He says in Celian, not too well spoken, but maybe better than Jed, that you can have the squirrel. I don't want it.
All right, you go. Don't you be coming around here no more.
He goes scurrying off into the forest, happy to be alive.
And Jeb smiles as he takes the squirrel, and he's like, dinner tonight. Eating good. Goes good with cabbage.
Yeah, okay. We better hurry, because it sounds like the girl's not got much time.
Okay.
Oh.
So you see through the shadowy doorway into this tomb of Delius, a flight of steps that descend. They begin to widen as they go down, so eventually they're about 10 feet wide. And then they go down to a landing, it looks like, after about 20 or so feet, turn, and you can see some flickering light, as if there might be torchlight from further down. That's what you can see from up here.
And they got light down there.
I'm going to kind of say...
That's good.
Yeah. You want to be a little bit more quiet.
Oh, and real quick, now that you're out of combat, you can use Catch Your Breath as many times as you want. So you spend recoveries to get back 1/3 of your stamina at a time. 1/3 of your max stamina at a time.
Right. So we go to full.
If you want to spend the recovery for it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You could not spend the recovery if you don't want to. You're limited on your recoveries. If you click your character.
I have lots of recoveries. I'll take a recovery. I'll use a recovery.
There you go. Yeah, for every recovery you have 10 of, use heal 9. Okay, Sand, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna sneak down into the tomb.
All right, let me draw what you see down there. This is to your guys' right. You can drag your tokens up to the stairs. They come down to a landing, and then from said landing, they descend into a chamber where you can see some flickering light. And so, Sand, you can come here to the top of these stairs right over here where you're peeking around the corner down into a chamber below. From the top of the stairs with a low ceiling, it's only 10 foot high ceiling. You can't see much into the chamber, but you can hear probably a large brazier in there burning and a lot of light shining from down there.
Okay. I'm going to sneak around the corner and see if do I hear anything?
You do not.
Yeah.
Just the crackling of the brazier, or the hissing burning of the brazier.
Okay. I'm going to signal, then I'm going to sneak forward and try to look around the corner.
Very good. Jed, put you where you want to be when that is done, and Thalanor, same, please. As you're descending a little bit, you get to a point here where you can see some shadows being cast by the light of the brazier. So there are occupants of the room. You see an outline shadow of a big axe being wielded by probably a goblin. You haven't come to where you can see the goblin yet, but you're concerned in that you have no cover here, and if they're watching these stairs and you go further, you're pretty confident they'll see you.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm just going to click this and see how this shadow meld thing works. Can I move? What's this? Can't move. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't help me.
Right.
Um,
But you're
What-
pretty confident there are goblins in that room lying in wait.
okay, what can I see directly ahead of me?
You see the floor. You see the light of a brazier, but you can't see the brazier yet. It must be close to as far as you can see. You see the shadow of 2 goblins cast onto the floor, and you see some bedrolls to the right.
Okay, is there a wall here? Because
Oh,
I
no.
see.
No, that's just the edge of how far you can see from up on the stairs there. If you go one
Okay,
more
so-
square down, you could see the room, but you're pretty sure they'd see you.
Because what I'm thinking of is teleporting somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't see anywhere to teleport to where I'd have cover, right?
You see just what I showed. So
Okay. I turn to the group and say, "Do we want to charge in? What do we want?"
Yeah.
I don't see any possible way that could go poorly.
if you guys would like to charge in,
Goblins are small.
if you'd like
One
to
time
charge
a
in,
goblin tried to steal my cabbage.
if you'd like to charge in, put you guys where you want to be. If you actually want to run into the room, I'll let you move forward. But if you want to stay back here, put you where you want to be. If you're staying on the stairs, if you
I'm
want to move into the room, just move your guy down to the room, and then I'll let you reposition once I show you the room.
I'm gonna start by teleporting
Okay.
since I can.
Yeah, you're gonna teleport some distance
See if
in.
I'll get noticed because I'm gonna teleport to here,
Mhm.
and my teleport says that if I have cover when I teleport, I'm hidden.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know if I'll have cover there, so I'm guessing.
Right. So I'm going to put you guys there, and then I'll let you move once you see the whole room. So you come down into the room where you can see where you can teleport to, and this is what you see.
Oh, there's a lot of goblins.
There are a lot of goblins, for sure. Okay. The stairs descend into the chamber that's glowing orange thanks to a big flickering brazier in the center. The light illuminates faded frescoes on the walls. The frescoes show starving, wounded humans drinking from an ornate silver chalice and turning into powerful, healthy warriors who battle a horde of demons. Many bedrolls lie scattered on the floor of the chamber. A dozen or so goblins huddle here, ready with their weapons drawn. And you can move as far into the room as 3 squares in, or as far as you can teleport in for the polder. So going to take up your spot where you want to be up to 3 squares into the room before we'll start combat.
All right. I'm not loving this.
As far as you can teleport polder, bard, go ahead and click your performance you're going to start with. Turn on your aura for what you want. So for the polder, these are columns. Here, there's 4 of them. Here's another column.
Yeah, but there's nowhere. I don't think there's anywhere where I'd have. How does cover work? Oh, I need cover from everybody.
Let's double check here.
If I'm behind this column, I'd have
absolutely.
cover from everything except this guy.
If you have cover, conceal at destination, can use hide even if observed, +1 surge if succeed. Okay. Hide is a maneuver. So anyone who could see you would get a chance to use a intuition search, and if you beat them,
I'm gonna do that.
And before you do, there's one goblin over here to the west that you would not have any cover from ever if you were there. So there is no spot to go to where you'd have cover from all goblins, unfortunately. So you don't have to go there if you don't want.
That's fine.
All right. Draw steel. They're going to go first again. Let me add them to the initiative here. Go round 1. So again, this is you guys start with 1 victory, so 1 heroic resource. They also start with 1 malice for your 1 victory. 1 malice for round 1, 3 malice for 3 of you. You still have 3 hero tokens. They are going first in the initiative and outnumbering you 2-1 almost. Yeah, 2-1. So 2 of them will go before. So go with the spine cleavers will go and the warrior there by them. So these spine cleavers, the ones with the ragged, jagged looking axes, looks like they're half corroded. You'll definitely need tetanus shots after fighting these guys, you think. This one steps forward to here, swings that axe at the polder, he's got a captain, so getting a 6 damage on the polder, and shoving you, you got a stability of 0, he's going to shove you 4. So he pushes you 1, and then smack into the troubadour with the 3 remaining movement. So you take 3 troubadour, and you take an additional 3 for the polder, shadow. So the shadow should have taken a total of 9.
I'm going to use my damage reduction thingy.
In all this confusion?
So I can teleport 4 after things resolve.
Yeah, you take half of all that damage, and you teleport 4 after the effect resolves.
I'm going to teleport to here, and
Okay, that's that one. Then this one comes to here and attacks Jed with his axe. Jed, that is only 3 damage. He would push you 1, but you're too stable for that, so he pushes you nowhere. This one comes to here, attacks Jed with his axe, but this is just a free strike. That's 3 more damage to Jed. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. He comes there, rushes up to the troubadour, and takes his axe attack, doing 3 damage and pushing you back 1. Those guys are done. Then the warrior is going to come and go.
I need to just check. What they're doing is a main action. Is that right?
Yeah, you had a main action happen adjacent to you. Yes.
All right, so I get a discipline for that.
I think it has to be in your null field. Do you want to?
What is my?
You
null
can actually
field?
trigger your null field. It's a maneuver, but you could have had it triggered coming in if you wanted to. Its effect is that targets within reduce their potencies by 1. Once per turn, you can spend a discipline to have it do some extra stuff.
I don't see null field on my character sheet. Where is it?
Oh, maybe somewhere in like the description section of your character.
Description.
Human null.
Feature, benefit, class features. Where I don't see a description.
Yeah,
area.
no, I don't see it either.
Yeah, I don't have null field.
But you do. It is a thing that all nulls have. And so I clicked it there, and you can see you have it on. And it's a field 1 around you. Targets enemies reduce their potencies by 1. And you can, as you can see there, cause it to do other things by spending discipline on it. So,
I have to read that.
So that's that. He did that, and now the Goblin Warrior is going to go. He will come. Speed is 6. 1, 2, 3. Malice is 5. 1, 2, 3. Start of his turn, he's going to spend Malice of 5 to do tiny stab. 1, 2, 3. Tiny stabs are all enemies take 1 damage per adjacent goblin. So Jed, you're going to take 3 damage as these goblins stab at you. Then he's going to go 5 to there and 6 to there and attack your troubadour with 0 malice, so spear charge. Troubadour 4 damage from that goblin. Then he's going to try and help others attack you by using aid. So the next one attacking you is going to get an edge. And then your guys' turn, I see it too with that. Lenore, go ahead.
Yeah. So, oops, ignore that. I misclicked. So, oh no.
Oh, less
That
drama.
was not what I was hoping for. But I might actually be okay because first time heroes made wounded during your counter gain 2. Oh, no, for me is 10. Okay.
Not quite.
I was hoping to sneak in that extra 2 drum. Okay, that actually changes my plan a bit. I was really hoping to roll 2. Okay, I will. Right.
This is kind of nice having only 3 of you because I can really expound upon how the rules all work. With 5, you can't really take the time, and there's so much going on. It really it's demanding of the player to pay attention constantly.
So Surge, does it allow me to take the place of a? Thank you.
You start at 0, you lose them at the end of the encounter. You add to damage, or you can increase the potency of one of your effects. Potency is again the number that they compare to their characteristics to see if your effect worked on them.
It's a little less. I was really just hoping I could sub it in as a resource, but I can't. That's okay. I will, I guess, use my power chord again because I don't have enough hero points to do the things I wanted to do. So power chord, boom.
Push 2, the one north of you. Where's he going?
Oops.
Well, he can't go anywhere but into the wall because that's a sharp corner, and you can't push him through the sharp corner. So you hit him into the wall. He's going to take 4 damage from that. Then the one west of you.
He's just going to go.
Then the one southwest of you, southwest of your null.
There.
Then the one due south of you.
Am I able to push him onto the fire? Is that?
Yeah, you'll hit him into the brazier from there. He will take brazier. Each time a creature touches the heavy iron brazier or starts their turn touching it, they take 2 fire damage. So you shove him into that. He will take 3 damage from his remaining movement and hitting an object, and he'll take 2 damage from the fire, and that burns him up. And then the one southeast of you.
Just straight.
Boom. All right.
And then, I don't know, let's see if you've actually made a Then forward move. No, or back reversal. Fancy footwork. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna fancy footwork the goblin right near me. Oh, that's worth bumping up to using a surge.
So surge
you know,
increases the damage by 2 per surge spent.
I'm trying to decide if it's worth bumping it up. You know what? I'm going to use 1 surge because I have 1 for my song to make it 11 damage
11.
and push 1.
Dropped him.
And I'm going to stay here, kind of hiding behind the null a bit.
All right. Sand comes in with some hesitation as weakness. Go ahead, Sand.
All right. This guy back here, he look fancy or what? What?
He turns out to be the captain. You can see that all these snipers back there are looking to him to give the order to shoot. And the snipers are the ones that have the bows, look like these guys.
Yeah, trying to decide where. So first of all, I gained some things.
Yep.
I get 1 surge, right?
Yep.
And I get what you call it, insight. Where do I click for insight?
You go to your freeze. Yeah, freeze stuff. And that's it.
So good. I used 1 insight to wait.
Yeah, it does use 1 insight to do hesitation's weakness.
So I'm up to 2. And what do I have? What can I buy for 2 insight? Not a lot. Okay. I work better alone, and I'm gonna shoot the captain. See what happens. Where's that work better alone? Bam. So 13. That's gonna put me. I'm going to use hang on 1 second. I have something that gives me extra surges. 1 second.
That's it right there. The effect of I work better alone. You gain a surge before the power roll. You also gain a surge at the start of your turn, so you have 2 at least.
Yeah. I'm going to use both of those surges and then the first time that I use a surge to deal damage, I gain 1 insight. Oh my god, there's so many things.
And you announce the damage. How much damage you do?
So it would have been 9, and I used 2 surges, so 13.
Got it.
For the captain.
Got it.
Oh, almost had them. And I'm going to use my maneuver for recovery. Is there a button for that?
Catch your breath. There is. You don't have to click it. Generally, you don't have to click buttons for things that only affect you. Like you don't have to click it for your insight or anything like that. I don't need to see you. I trust you to do all your character's self-character things, but they're available if you want to.
Okay.
So
I'm done.
All right. And it's not actually heal. That's an action. It's catch breath is the one you did. Spend a recovery, not while you're dying. All right. And that's just a maneuver. After Sand comes the warriors. We got that guy and that guy. And we got the snipers. Now that you guys are all separate, will give the command to let fly from the snipers. Goblin arrows come fly in your direction. And this is going to be 1 shot on each of you and 2 shots on the polder. So let's do the 1 shot on each of you. Edge if no move, which they didn't move, so that's going to be a tier 3 result for 5 damage. So you each take 5 damage from incoming arrow shots. If that triggers anything, you can do that trigger right now. If no triggers, following that is 1 more arrow coming at the polder for additional 2 damage. So polder, you took 7 total. Other 2 took 5 total.
Yeah, I'm cutting the first one in half. Sorry, I'm just behind.
And don't forget you're in all this confusion is only once per turn and does not reset on your turn. It resets on the round, which I don't think you've used it, but just for your reference for the future.
I've not used it, so I take 4 total. Nope, and I move.
Then one of the warriors would go. Let this guy go. Word to the northwest comes around the pillar, slinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Closes up on. Actually, he's going to take advantage of the troubadour who's granting an edge to get to there and spear charge the troubadour. Not enough. 4 damage to the troubadour. That was all his movement. That was his damage. And then he's going to keep the pressure on the troubadour by granting the next person to attract the troubadour an edge. And they are done. Jed, your turn.
All right. So this provokes, right? If I do that?
Yeah, if you do that without the disengage, it would provoke. If you did the regular move, it'd provoke.
And disengage is a maneuver?
It's a move. You can shift 2 and use it.
Oh, okay. But then it uses my move.
Uses your move, yeah.
Yeah, no, let him hit me.
All right, free strike as you get away. 1 damage is all.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe I have got 5 discipline because I've got 1 from the victory, 1 from you using malice, 1 from person using a main action next to me, and 2 at the start of my turn.
Sounds right.
All right, so I am going to do a squad unto myself and attack these 4 that
All
are
right.
around me.
And then when you spend your surges, which you'll have at least one of, if not more, because you started in the Battle of the Beast, the surges affect one target of your power.
All right. Well, as far as I know, I only have 1. So we will affect. I guess this guy up here with a surge.
All right.
All right, here we go.
So that
Which
guy up
is-
there is going to take 11 damage, 9 to everyone else. And, oh, that's cool. You can disengage as free maneuver before or after as part of the... So that you could shift, if you were like still adjacent, you could shift 2 away and after your power, or you could shift 2 in if you needed to, but you didn't. Okay, so 9 damage to the one to the northwest. You drop the one to the northeast, you drop the one to the southeast, you drop the one to the southwest. And now the snipers have no captain. And the goblins
All right.
are all amazed and afraid now.
And I will shift 2 to here.
Oh no. All right. After Jed, we got one warrior left. The one you just attacked will follow you to there, into the flank with an edge and try and stab
you're
you.
supposed to run away. I punched you.
And grab you. Shoot you with a spear. That's edge gives him a 12, which is 4 damage to Jed. That's the end of round 1.
Now with my null field, it says it reduces potency by 1. Is that this?
No, potency would be... Do they have potency? If he had done bury the point, you could turn that M less than 0 to M less than -1.
I see. Okay.
Those are
so I took how
potencies.
much? Sorry, could you?
4 damage.
4. Okay.
Yeah, that's what potencies do. Put them back in order there. You guys come in second, round 2.
That was really silly. I forgot my maneuver. I should have. Oh well.
You're going to gain... Oh, yeah. You can still do a maneuver if you have one left. Like catch your breath.
I didn't use a maneuver, so yeah I want to catch breath for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Always use up all 3, because if not, you're going to die quick. Malice, 1, 2 for 2 rounds. 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn your aura down. I know you want it brighter so everyone notices it's there, but it's kind of distracting.
I was trying to choose one that was a bit subdued. I was just trying to... Hold on.
Yeah.
How's that? Oh,
go like the lightest color you can find for sure. Okay, so back to round 2. You can change your performance at all, Bard?
I did. Revitalizing Limerick.
Revitalizing Limerick.
Yeah.
So choose 2 targets. You can each spend a recovery at the end of your turn. So you got to wait till the end of your turn. This would be a good turn for you to go first, for example.
Yeah. So I'm going to bump up to 2.
Yeah.
But they're first.
So they're first. So I'll have the there's just 2 remaining spine cleavers. There's 3 remaining snipers. The snipers go first. The start of the round. The warrior to the northeast of the null will take command of the snipers. He directs them to fire their bows. They move forward and shoot 1 shot on each of you. This one will have disadvantage, so I'll roll 1 time, but if it's within 2 of a tier, on the null, it'll be lower. It is within 2 of a tier. So null, you're only to take 2 damage, because you're able to disrupt the shot. Troubadour and Polder, you take 4 damage each. Now, you go negative in this game, so Troubadour, you're negative 2. Yeah, negative 2. So just type in that negative 2 on your guy. And
it's a new round, right?
Yeah, new round. So you could do your teleport again, or your in all the confusion again. So Troubadour, you're -2, right? You want to show your negatives.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And the condition of being negative is that you're 2 things. You're dying. So you're bleeding 1, and you cannot catch your breath in combat. It's 2. So this is where some other party member might want to use a heal, which is an action. You can then help the Troubadour gain a recovery if you do that. But he can't on his own catch his breath. And then,
am I still conscious?
You're still conscious. Yeah, you're still conscious. You're bleeding, and you can't catch your breath in combat. The bleeding, if you use an action or a triggered or a might or agility test or ability, you lose d6 plus 1 stamina, which you can't prevent after you resolve it. So if you healed yourself with a magical spell, you would not lose that because you would no longer be bleeding. But if you're still bleeding after you do it, you're going to lose an extra d6 plus your level. Right, that's
So
the
my
sniper shot,
revitalizing-
and they're all done. And you guys, Valinor, your turn.
My revitalizing limerick
That's
should go
that's
off.
the end of your turn. So don't do that. Do your turn first, and then do your revitalizing limerick.
No, I'm just confirming that I will still be able to use it because it's not a.
It's free. It's free. It's
Yeah,
not an
it's
action.
not technically catch
Yeah,
the
it's not a
breath, so
triggered
it-
power. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, I have to roll for my drama. Really? Let's do wait for that. I will. Let's do wait for that. Not really. I am going to fancy footwork the guy right in front of me. Ooh. Shoot. I'm going to. I don't even have any extra surges. That's just going to be 7 damage to him.
Got it.
And then I am going to.
And since that was an action that you just did, now you're going to take d6 plus your level damage. So you're going to roll that.
Oh, I thought that was at the end of the turn. Okay.
That's after you resolve each thing that you do that triggers it. So you take 3 damage, so you're -5.
Okay. And then I will disengage over here. And then the end of my turn, my revitalizing whatchamacallit will go off. And I will heal 7 stamina, which brings me to a whopping 0. And
Back to 0.
yeah, I know. Not really how I planned on that.
And now
working out
that's
for me.
2 targets that are within 5 of you, so you can also do the shadow.
And I will take that.
Yeah.
All right. And then the shadow's doing hesitation as weakness. Go ahead, Sand.
Yeah, 1 second. Just healing. All right. I'm doing hesitation as weakness. I get a surge. No, I don't get a surge because the thing is not up, right?
Correct. Yeah. Probably a good idea, Bard, every time someone starts a turn, click what performance you're doing so they know. Yeah. No surge, right?
and-
So I changed the colors, trying to color them for people.
And then I get 2 insight. Okie dokie. So I have enough insight to do a thing now. Woohoo! There is no other source for surge, right? Only the I work alone gives me a surge, but that's not really.
That's the only one I know of that you have. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do 2 throats at once. And I'm going to pull out a pair of daggers and deftly this guy and this guy.
All right.
And you resources to do?
Sorry? Yes, that takes three of my insight. And just sorry, 1 sec.
Oh, you can choose another target.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
harmonize.
I can choose the 3rd target.
Yeah.
I gave you an extra. Yeah.
The Bard
Yeah.
harmonized. Okay.
Let's do this guy with the axe.
That guy over there. Okay. So are you doing extra damage to any of them with the surge?
Where did I move? So this guy. Surge only affects individual ones, right?
Yep. So is
Okay,
it 7
so
each or something different?
I'm doing. I have no surges, so that
all right.
is a question.
7 on that guy. Drop this guy. This guy, disheartened by that, takes 2 damage. This guy with 7 drops. 5 goblins left.
Pew pew.
After Sand comes one of the 2 goblins. It'll be the warrior to the north. He will use Bury the Point. 2 malice. 1, 2. You'll come to there. You'll try and finish off the troubadour. 14, 15. So 6 damage to the troubadour. And if your might is less than 1, which it's not, you have no other effect for you. He does that damage, and then he will. There's 1, 2, 3. These guys are crafty, so he does not provoke by moving. 3, 4, 5, 6. Get some cover on the stairs there from that evil little polder. Then Jet.
All right. Yeah. If I go and do a heal action on the troubadour, how much does he heal? He just spends a
He would
recovery,
heal
does he?
7. Yeah.
Should I take some guys down? What do you guys think?
Absolutely take some guys down.
Take some guys down. Let's take out this dude because these guys keep getting these archers to fire more. Now, do these archers, if I move past them, do they get attacks of opportunity with bows?
They do. They'll like smash you with their fists or kick you or something like that. Probably won't be much.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to. What's my range with my ranged attack? It is 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I will provoke from that dude right there.
He claws at you with the free strike, doing 2 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's as far as I can go. And I have no equipment, but I have a ranged attack, so I pick up a rock that's on the ground and I throw it at the guy to the north. It's interesting. Yeah, they say weapons, none. Ranged attack. Well, what is the ranged attack?
Yep.
All right. Ranged.
So free strike.
It's just free strike.
Yep, just free strike.
Okay.
Okay, so
Cool.
that range damage would be
Should be
4
enough.
before surge.
Okay. Yep. That should be
4 drops
enough,
him.
right? And then I will do a maneuver to recover again.
Okay, then the last of the goblins goes. The spine cleaver to your southwest charges at you. Raises his axe, tries to smash you with it. He has no captain right now, so only 5 damage. And then push you forward. Only you can hardly be pushed. He gets you a 1 push to there. And then presses forward on you. And he's done.
I'm going to. Was that a special thing of any kind?
It was a main action within your null field.
Okay, so I get. Yeah, I'll use my inertial shield.
Okay.
To take half.
Oh,
Is
then
it
you get
rounded
to kick
down
him.
then? So it's a 2.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you get to kick him with that, I think, right?
Yeah. No, it says I
Knockback.
take half damage and the potency of one effect is
And
reduced by 1.
use knockback as a free trigger.
Oh, that doesn't even say that on my character sheet. Okay.
You have damage.
Well, then I'll not.
Oh, you're right.
I'll knock
It doesn't
back.
say it on your character, but you do. You get to do that.
Okay. So how does knockback work? I just click.
Click your token. You're looking for knockback. It's in the maneuvers alphabetically.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, geez. What's your discipline currently at?
My discipline is currently at 3.
3. So since it's 2 or higher, you get to add 2 to your push or slide. So you push or slide him 5 squares. Where do you want to send him?
We'll slide him right through the brazier.
Right into the brazier and you burn him up. All right. That's the end of that round. And the 3 goblins that are left, they go try to run for the exit. You guys can mow them down safely on your turns or let them go. Your choice.
We'll take them down.
Take them down. Okay. They try to flee by you, but you take them down on their way by. That's the end of combat. Your surges go back to 0. You can catch breath out of combat, even if you're bleeding, like you are, but you can do it outside of combat. You can do your catch breath, troubadour. You gain a victory, so now you're up to 2 victories. So your next encounter, you're going to start with 2 of your heroic resource.
Perfect.
All right. And the malice drops back down to 0. 2, 3. So looking around this room, there is goblin bedding everywhere, dead goblin bodies everywhere, bleeding onto the stone floor. There is the faded frescoes, which I have described over here, so you can kind of see what they show. Humans drinking from a ornate silver chalice and becoming healthy warriors and battling demons. What do you guys want to do? Oh, and a hallway to the south.
I am going to head to the hallway on the south and go. You guys coming?
Yeah, I've caught my breath. Burned up almost all my recoveries, and I will kind of hobble along behind you. I guess I can take off that.
The hallway that you see, Jed, it has frescoes on the wall that show a fallen knight and a large silver chalice being carried by a procession of warriors into a tomb carved with the name Delius atop its entrance. The head of a goblin lies on the floor, next to its presumably matching corpse.
I think that head belonged to that body.
Is this where the trap was? They talked about it. The goblin told us there was a trap.
It might be. Can I inspect? I'll move up a little bit. Can I inspect the ceiling to see if there's like a dangling blade or something that's going to swing down?
Nothing. No, nothing from there that you can see that looks like a dangling blade or anything like that.
The goblin said they were crawling under it.
That's why I thought we would look dangling. Should we just kind of like military crawl our way across?
I know how to crawl.
Okay.
And I'll demonstrate. Look.
You safely crawl down the hallway as far as you want to go.
Okay. I'll safely crawl along as well.
Okay, pause right there. When you crawl here, you can feel a pressure plate sink below you and a blade scythes across the middle of the hall. Luckily, you're underneath it, and it goes right over your head.
Nice.
So the pressure plate, you can now tell easily, is here for that. And after it scythes across the hallway, it retracts back in. As long as you have pressure on the pressure plate, once you go off, you can hear it kind of click and reset. And so the next person that steps on that red pressure plate will trigger it again. And then around the corner at the end, you see this chamber.
That doesn't look ominous at all.
You see this A painted red skull glows on the ground, throbbing with an angry light. A dozen stone coffins lie tucked against the east and west walls of the room. To the north, a statue of a proud human warrior holding a spear is built against the wall. To the side of it, an inscription reads, "Once this fails, the battle is lost." You can just hear, you think, sinister, muffled chanting coming from beyond the statue, beyond the wall behind the statue. What do you guys want to do?
Their skull is all lit up,
Yep.
All those letters.
and there's letters.
Mm-hmm.
The letters over there.
Yeah, what do they say? Let's go read.
Once this you can read it from here. Once this fails, the battle is lost.
Sinki tehus fael tehuye ba titil li is lo. That's some other language.
I pat you on the shoulder and say, "That was very good."
Pause there, Shadow.
Jed looks pleased for the praise.
As the Shadow moves into the room carefully, you guys can put your position you guys where you're at when he gets about halfway across the room. When you get about halfway across the room, the sigil in the floor flares with added intensity, and then rising up out of sarcophagi to the east and to the west are undead with a malicious looking intent. Grand total of 8 of them, and then check initiative. You guys have the choice. Sand, do you guys want the heroes to go first or the enemies to go first?
I think we want to go first.
Okay. Set your initiative where you want it, everyone. Normally a 1, 0 if you're not ready, 2 if you absolutely need to go first.
And then I'm gonna get my song going.
Yeah, let's figure out what song you're doing. Which one
You know
will
what?
it be?
Let's mix it up a bit.
Thunder Mother, okay. At the end of each round, you can make a power roll versus target that ignores cover, can't target the same creature more than once. Okay. So the end of each round, so the end of this round, you'll be able to draw lightning down on an enemy within 10 of you. Range is
Nice.
10. Yeah.
Within 10.
Then
That is
10.
wild.
And then Malice builds. You have 2 victories. 1, 2. So you also get 2 heroic resources, everyone. And then there is round 1 and 3 of you. Total of 6 Malice. You still have 3 hero tokens that you can spend at your leisure. And Thalanor, you're 1. You're top. Go first.
Oh, I really thought someone else would want to jump in. Okay. I will open with that. Finally. 5. And then I am going to stay within range. First 3. I'm going to have the points for it. I'm going to open with a dramatic reversal right at the get-go.
Nice.
I'm going to give the audience a dramatic reversal.
You want to probably move first. I'll let you move first if you want to. Because this is only verse 3.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
3. Perfect.
Okay, we'll start with you. And at 15, that means you can shift 2 and take a free strike with an edge. What do you want to do?
Oh, I would have moved closer. I thought I could shift 3. Okay. I guess I could technically do a ranged.
Yep, you can.
So I am going to strike range, the one right in front of me, 14. So that is 6. Am I reading that correctly?
Ranged, yep.
6.
Okay. Yeah, that is a ghoul in front of you. There's a zombie next to that ghoul, and to the north of the zombie, there are a couple skeletons, all on that side of the chamber.
Yeah.
And after Thalanor.
Everyone else is going to get.
Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, we got to do all the rest. Null. Go ahead, Jed. You get a shift 2 and make a free strike with an edge.
Oh, okay. I'll go over here and punch that goblin that came out of that box. That should be 7.
7, okay. The thing is on its last legs. And then Sand, you can shift 2 and do a free strike.
I'm going to target that one that's on its last leg.
Okay.
1 second. Strike.
Free strike. In your actions, boom.
It's dead.
7 damage. Dropped him.
All right, I'm going to finish with my movement over here and then use my maneuver to bust out a power cord. Oh, never mind. So all the enemies within first 2, which should be the 3 against the wall there,
Yep.
are pushed 1 into
Push
the
1
wall.
into the wall. Doing 3 damage to each of them.
And then I'll move back there. Something like
All right. Sand, go ahead with your hesitation and weakness.
All right, so I'm gonna drop that by 1, and I'm gonna roll that. It is +2 every single time.
It's always +2 for you. You don't even need to click the button.
But it's 1d3.
Not for the shadow. It's always 2.
Yeah, everyone
It says
gains
at
some
the start of each of your turns in combat, you gain 1d3 insight.
Another error potentially. Let me double check the shadow.
That's what it says on the character sheet.
Yeah,
Again,
I believe you. I believe you. They have a number of errors
It
on the
could be
character sheets. No, you're right.
mean-
it is 1d3. I'm wrong.
That's fine. I'll take the 2.
Yeah.
All right. I will use, since I have 3 insight now, I will use 2 throats at once, and I will target these 2 skeletons up here.
Okay.
That's awful. I'll just take the 5 damage because I don't have any surges anyway.
5 damage. All right.
And I will move over here. How does flanking work? If I'm here, is this thing flanked?
It'll be flanked if
Direct.
you have an ally adjacent. So if the null moved there, you'd be flanking it. I mean, not adjacent. Sorry. Opposite. Ally opposite.
Okay. So there's no way to create flanking. In that case, I'm just going to stay here.
Okay. All right, their turn. We'll have the zombies go. 2 zombies. Come forward, 1 right on the null. We'll do, first they'll do Primordial Fling, which takes 3 malice. 1, 2, 3. Rise, float off the ground, then pulled 5 toward nearest enemy and 3 objects. Okay, so from out of the other coffins rise up bones and weapons and random pieces of things just on their own, floating up into the air, and then they shoot toward the null, doing 4 damage each. Oh, no, they're all adjacent to the null, so it'll be 5 damage each. So 15 damage to the null from the primordial
Can I
flame.
use my inertial shield for this?
You can do it. It'll be 1 at a time.
Oh, so it only affects one of them?
Only reduce your damage 2.
No, I guess I'll just take it. All right, how much?
15 take damage, directing its effect. We'll say it ought to work. So you'll take 7 if you want to use that. You can't knock anyone back because it's just.
Then I definitely want to use it.
Okay. All right. Then the zombie will do Clobber and Clutch. 7 damage and grab the null. Target who starts their turn grabbed by a zombie is going to take corruption damage. Creature takes 5 or more corruption damage that way will become insatiably hungry for flesh. So he has you grabbed, then this other zombie will go. And he stumbles out of that coffin, moves across the room. Oh, and
now, would this be affected by the -1 potency thing?
No, there's no potency on that grab.
Okay.
Yeah, you just start grab. And also don't forget your 7 damage if you didn't get it already.
I already got it.
All right. So he comes out to there. And another thing you guys noticed, when that zombie attacked your null and has him grabbed now, and when the items floated up out of the coffins and struck your null, the sigil of the red skull on the floor was flaring in power. And it starts to build again in power as the second zombie comes and closes on your troubadour and tries to grab your troubadour. And does for 7 damage to the troubadour in grabbing him. Now the insignia on the floor flares even brighter. Then, Jed, your turn.
All right. I guess I will use my maneuver to escape grab. So I assume
There's a button. It says escape. It's in the maneuvers and alphabetical. Okay, so if you grant that zombie a free melee strike, you can escape him. Would you like to?
Melee strike is what caused this in the first place.
Well, it wasn't
So
a
I
free
don't
one, though.
really
So.
see oh, I see.
Yeah.
Pretty hurt already. So no, that's not good enough.
Okay.
All right.
The grab condition, if you're attacking while you're grabbed, attacker grabbed, you have a bane on abilities that don't include the grabber. So as long as you're attacking that zombie, you won't have a bane.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll attack that zombie. We'll hit him with a stunning blow. That's dazed and slow, 7 damage.
7 damage. His intuition is -2. You got him dazed and slowed.
I assume I can't move because I'm grabbed, so that will end my turn.
That is correct.
Oh, I take damage, right? I take corruption damage or something?
Yeah. Climb and clutch. Target who starts their turn. You actually took it at the start. 2 corruption.
Okay.
All right.
How much corruption can I take? Like,
If you
I've got
take
6
5 or
corruption
more,
already.
then you'll have that
Okay.
effect.
Well, I have 6 because I got 4 corruption in the first combat.
It's got to be 5 corruption this way. So 5 corruption from being grabbed. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right. That was Jed. Now, all of the rest of them are going. We'll start with that ghoul. The ghoul. He comes 1, 2. He'll leap. Jumps 3. He'll go to there. Then leap. On to the polder.
Okay.
If he lands on a size 1 creature, he knocks them prone and makes a free strike versus them. So the polder gets knocked prone.
Yeah.
And he's making a free strike against your polder. Free strike. Edge against your prone. Oh, it only does 1 damage anyway. It's kind of lame. 1 damage from that. That was his maneuver. His action will be Razor Claws. He just tries to tear away at the polder's flesh. Oh, before I do that, you're going to teleport away?
I'm going to teleport away.
Okay.
Because he's a stupid fool. So yeah, I'm going to do In All This Confusion. Does that cut the 1 damage to 0?
It does.
Sweet. And I'm going to go for Queers.
And you can land on your feet. Is the good news there, too.
Goodbye.
All right. So now the Razor Claws will be against someone else because you're gone, and he doesn't have enough movement to catch up to you. So he turns his attention toward the Troubadour, who he has flanked. Troubadour is grabbed. I don't know if grab grants an edge. No force. You can't use knockback. Bane. And okay, that does not grant him an edge. So he's got an edge from flanking, but that's all. So his Razor Claws was only a 15 total for 4 damage to the Troubadour. Now the skeletons go. The one right there by the monk. Come here, then here, to where he's got the monk flanked, but since that guy's dazed, it's not actually a flank. So no advantage there. He's going to do Bone Spurs as a maneuver, taking 2 malice, 2. It's going to do 2 damage to both the Null and the Troubadour. And if your might is less than 1, which neither one is, you'd be bleeding. Now, I need you guys to note this on somewhere on a scratch piece of paper. The next strike you make will have a Bane on it. So strike is anything with the strike keyword. Generally, any melee attack, like stun has the STR keyword on. That's a strike. So that would have had a Bane. So note that for you guys. The next strike you make will have a Bane. And then, that was his Bone Spur. His Bone Shards will be a melee attack on the Null. Ooh, 7 damage to the Null. So start
I will use my inertial shield on that.
I think you used it this round already, right? On the
oh, did I already use it? All right.
On the floating things.
Oh yeah, okay. That was this round. Okay.
7 damage till the start of your next turn. Target takes 2 damage first time they willingly move on their turn. Okay. So note this on your sheet of paper. Until that skeleton goes again, if you willingly move, you'll take 2 damage. That's that skeleton. All right. The next skeleton, he will, and as these things are attacking in mass against you, the rune on the floor is flaring brightly every time they're taking an attack, or every time they're even moving. It's flaring. Then this guy will do. Can't get a flank, so he's going to do there, and then do Bone Shards on the Null for 7 damage. Keep track of your negatives. Okay. And then he will grant an edge to the next person attacking the Null, and he's done. And then the skeletons on the other side, they launch attacks on the polder. You teleported standing, right, polder?
Yep.
Okay. They have their range 10 on their Bone Shards. So the first one closest to you fires on you, does 4 damage to you.
Yep.
Don't forget, if you move freely, you'll take 2 damage the first time before he goes again. Then he will close on you. And then he'll do Bone Spur. Oh, no more malice left. You won't do that. The other one will close on you there and do Bone Shard. 4 damage. That is the end of the round. Round 2.
Wait, not quite.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you got a lightning coming.
I do.
6 lightning on one of them.
Yeah. And I'm going to do it on that one.
That one there takes 6. Okay. One more thing at the end of the round. The ghoul that you thought you had struck down over here. Arise. This actually really should have happened when he was reduced to 0 stamina. By damage, except for fire and holy damage. I don't know that anyone did fire or holy to him. Instead, he's at 1 stamina and prone.
All right.
And he'll get to take his action. Let me add him to the initiative. Stamina. He will take his razor claws to the monk with advantage on the first strike. Or edge on the first strike. That makes it a 4 damage to the null.
Okay.
That's it for him. Okay, now we're back to round 2. Round 2. We got 2 malice. 1, 2, 3 of you still standing. 1, 2, 3. Gonna change the performance at all for the bard?
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to throw up the thing. I'm going to change it to the revival one. I feel like
Revitalizing Limerick, okay. So if you are within 5 of the bard at the end of the round, or the end of the bard's turn, the bard is going to be able to heal you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
and Alvinor, you got a 2, so you go first.
Yeah. Drama. Perfect. I am going to let's open with the power chord again. So maneuver.
Push 2 on everything. Okay. Within how far of you? 2 of you?
2.
Okay. Let's go with the skeleton to the far northwest.
This one here?
Yep.
He's going to end up there.
Next skeleton.
He is going to end up right beside him.
Then ghoul to your west.
The one immediately or against
immediately to your west, yes. The one in area.
I'm gonna push this one into the other one.
He pushes into the other one, killing the other one, taking 1 damage on his own. This time it looks like that one he killed is dead. And
Perfect.
Then the zombie to your east.
I'm going to push it into the skeleton.
One there, they both take 1 damage, and then finish your turn.
Yeah, and then I'm sure I have 5 again. Okay, I'm going to bust open the dramatic reversal again.
All right. Oh, and a crit too. So you're going to do another action after you finish this action. So, wait, dramatic. Yeah. So start with you. So you shift 3, free strike with edge, and you can spend a recovery.
Okay. 2, 3. I'm going to try and take out that one. So there it is. I guess that's 9 on that one.
Southwest of you or northwest of you?
Yeah,
southwest. All right. 9 melee damage. Okay. He has a thing called Endless Night. When reduced to 0 stamina by damage, except fire or holy, he instead has 10 stamina. And he's prone. And then you can spend a recovery if you want.
You know what? I have 1 left. I'll use it.
And then the null. You get a shift 3, make a free strike. Unfortunately, you're grabbed, so you can't move anywhere. But you can make a free strike with an edge and then spend a recovery.
I can spend a recovery even though I'm in negatives?
Yes. This one. The only thing you cannot do is do a catch breath maneuver, but other people can grant you recovery.
Okay.
Now, if you do use that free strike, you will take some more damage, just for your reference. You'll take D6 plus 1 damage if you free strike.
All right. And is 0 still at that dying? Yes,
0 is still dying,
right.
Yeah.
So I'm boned either way. So I think I probably don't want to die, so I'll not take the free strike.
Okay. You spend a recovery then.
Yeah.
And then the holder, the shadow. You get a shift 3. Now remember, if you voluntarily move, you're going to take some damage.
I will not voluntarily move because I don't care. Now, sorry, just a question about the zombie. I maybe don't know this. Is it just going to keep doing that? Is there no way to kill it?
You don't. Well, you know, holy or fire kills it, and you know that the ghoul did a thing similar, but only 1 time.
Okay.
You also note this the sinking of the flashing lights of the signal on the floor seem to match all of the actions of the creatures that are attacking you.
Okay. I'm just gonna fire off at one of the skeletons up here.
Okay.
Just see if I can take one of
them
down.
You have a Bane for a ranged attack with someone adjacent.
Okay, I did not know that,
Yeah.
but that's a thing. What's a Bane do?
-2 on your power roll. So still a medium.
Yeah.
So still 7 damage. This one has a rise, reduced to 0 stamina. First time, reduced to 0 stamina by damage against fire holy. Instead, 1 stamina and prone. So you knock him prone and down to 1 stamina. All right, Troubadour. Oh, and you can spend a recovery because of the Troubadour's power.
I will spend a recovery.
What else you got, Troubadour?
All I can do at this point in time is move, and I'm not going to. So that will end my turn. And now the brick goes off, and you guys can each spend a recovery.
Oh, I'm almost full. Why don't you take it? Or does It could be you.
Can affect you, yeah. Self or allies in 5. Okay, that's the Alinor. Sand, were you doing your thing again?
I can't. I have no insight.
No insight. Okay, so back to them. They 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 of them will get to go. So we'll do the 2 zombies. We got a zombie on the null who will stand up as a maneuver. He's dazed, so that's all he can do. I believe condition dazed. 1 maneuver on your turn. No triggers, freeze, etc. Then he will save ends on the slowed and dazed. Got to roll a 6 or higher. Still dazed. And that's his turn. Then we got the zombie by the polder come down here to attack the polder with first zombie dust as a maneuver. 4 corruption. Remember, you're immune to some of that. And if your might's less than 2, which it is, you're dazed, save ends.
Sorry, was that against? Who was that against?
The shadow.
Okay, so that was me. Sorry, can you just repeat that? I didn't register.
4 corruption. You're immune to 3, so you take 1. And if your might's less than 2, which it is, you're dazed, save it.
Sorry, is corruption a separate track from hit points?
No,
It's just a type
it's
of
a type of damage that you have some immunity to.
I've been taking it on the wrong thing. All right.
And then let's see, you're dazed. We'll use that for dazed. Dazed means you can only take 1 action, no triggers, only 1 move, maneuver, or action, and no triggers. Okay, so we did that with the zombie dust. That's a burst 2. That took 3 malice. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to go ahead and do clobber and clutch on you. Got double bane on that, so that becomes a tier 3, so 7 damage to the shadow.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do that.
And grabbing the shadow. So when you start your turn, you're going to take more damage.
Right.
As it's noted there. Zombies are all done. Now, Sand, go ahead. Start your turn, take damage, and do what you like.
How much do I take?
2.
And I'm dazed. I can only do 1 thing. And yay, I got 3. And I've got a whole bunch of assholes around me. None of whom die quickly. This is not good. This is bad. 1 second. I can't maneuver. I can only in the turn, right?
You only get 1 action or maneuver or move. And you're grabbed, so you have no move. So
this is not ideal. Sorry, 1 second. If I teleport to here, do any creatures have line of sight to me?
Well, you have to have line of sight to where you're teleporting. So.
Okay, well that's an issue then. All right, I can't do that. Okay, I'm gonna try to hurt 2 of these people. I'll hurt the zombie and the other thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use 2 throats at once.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use I work better alone and get myself a surge for later.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use it on that guy.
All right.
Because I can use some surges. So 9 damage.
9 damage. Got it. At the end of your turn, you get a save ends effect. Your days is save ends. So you click your token, looking for the button that says save right by your initiative numbers. Click on that. See if you can save against your days. Boom. Days is gone.
Right.
So now you got your triggers back. That's good news for you.
That is good.
Yeah, that's Sand's turn. And now it's back to them. You have that ghoul go. And one of the skeletons up there go. And just for you guys' reference, don't forget, you got hero tokens. That might come into play here. You can use when you get damaged, a hero token, 2 of them, to spend a recovery before the damage you take. All right, so ghoul to the south of the grabbed monk. Still got a dazed zombie there, so no flank, but does have an edge on the attack against you from a help from a friend. So razor claws onto the null. 13, 4 damage to the null.
All right. So I will take the 2 hero tokens to spend the recovery.
Okay.
So do I actually heal then?
Yeah.
Or do I just reduce? Yeah.
Your recovery, you spend your recovery and you get your recovery hit points back, and then you take damage of 4 after that. And that null is done. He's going to use his 8 other to grant the next person to attack you at edge again. And then we got the skeleton to the north over there, prone. Got 4 malice going. He'll stand up. He'll move down to there. He'll spend 2 malice to do bone spurs in a burst 1, affecting enemies. It does 1 damage to each of you, troubadour and null. And if your might was less than 0, you'd be bleeding, but it's not. Both of you two have a bane on your next strike.
I'm up to 2 banes on my next strike.
Then, Jed, your turn.
Okay. I take 2 corruption at the start of my turn.
Correct. Start your turn, yep.
Was he grappling? I thought he was the one that was knocked down.
He is grappled,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think it drops.
Yeah. Well, I got tons and tons of points, so I might as well do squad unto myself. So here it is. I find it. There it is. A squad.
Oh, wow. Anyone of them taking more than 13 or 13 to all?
I don't think I have any surges. So.
Okay. Northwest, destroyed. West, destroyed. 13 to the one south of you, not quite destroyed. And that, the burst 2? Yeah, that'll be all. Okay. You're no longer grabbed.
And yeah. And disengage as free maneuver before or after. So I'll do the free disengage, and I'll run over here by the shadow, and I shall spend a maneuver to use my final recovery. I have no more recoveries.
After Jed comes the rest of them, 3 skeletons. So we got the skeleton up there by the troubadour. It is down to 1 malice, so it's going to just step to there, and bone shards on the troubadour. That is 6 damage, troubadour. You'll take 2 damage the first time you willingly move on your turn. If you move before he goes next, you're not grabbed by it, though. And then skeletons, 1 on the null. Edge on this shot, that is not enough, so 4 damage to the null.
Okay.
And then the one on the shadow has an edge from flank. Oh, and this guy will grant edge to the next person to attack the shadow. So now you got double edge from the flank. Bone shards on the shadow. Double edge makes that 7 damage to the shadow.
Okay, I will use my thing to move away.
And you can take off the grab. That's it. Into that round. Round 3.
I'm actually just going to teleport right here to create flanking.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to teleport.
So there, okay. Round 3. 1, 2, 3 malice. 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. And let's take a break. It's 16 after. Let's come back at 30 after. Break till X30. We're way more than halfway through here, so we'll have no problem getting done early so that those of us going to Gamehole Con can register.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right. See you guys back here shortly. What is Thalanor doing for Bardic performance?
I am going to just start rocking out with
Ballad of the Beast. Thalanor, go ahead. Take your turn.
Okay. I'm going to open with the power chord, see if I can send some guys flying. All right. Push ever so slightly. And then I'm going to, what's the range on it? 3 bursts. Okay. I'm going to head over to my companions, and I am going to. Oh, actually, absolutely. I'm going to work out with a dramatic reversal. So I will shift 2 and make a strike on that guy. Restrike. He'll take 9 damage.
You have an edge.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. He will, in fact, take 11 damage.
11 damage. This is the first time he uses this power in this night, so he's knocked prone by that, but still fighting.
And then everyone else will get to make their free strike.
All right. Null, go ahead. Shift 2, free strike with advantage.
Actually, could I do mine first? Do we have to go in any order for this?
You don't have to go in any order, but to go fast, Bard, you decide.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, go.
Go ahead, Shadow.
If I go here, we're going to end up with it being flanked, right? Because we get the shift, right?
Shift 2, free strike with edge.
Free strike. I'm not using anything, so whatever that is. 8?
It's double edge since you have a flank and an edge, so it's tier 2 or 3, so it's 10 damage, which will force that skeleton to use its Arise power for the first time. Drop it to a stamina of 1 and prone, and then null.
Right. Yeah, I'll hit the ghoul.
There's a zombie south and a skeleton east and a ghoul west. Which one you hitting?
Oh, sorry, zombie, I guess.
Zombie south, okay.
Yeah, so 9, I believe.
Yeah, double edge, 9 damage. All right, Troubadour, finish up your turn.
That's all I got.
All right, hesitation is weakness, Sam, go ahead.
I'm going to go in here. First of all, 2. That's a +1, 4. I will use 2 throats at once to get this guy and this guy. So that's 7 I don't need any edge for this because
You have an edge because they're prone, so it's a tier 3 result.
none of them have very much hit points. So
11
so 11 damage.
or 11. Drop them both.
Maneuver to use recovery and done.
The ghoul to the west leaps up into the air, landing upon the troubadour. Leap, free strike on the troubadour. 1 damage troubadour, you're prone. And then it takes its razor claws to try and slash you with an edge that you're prone. Not enough. Does 3 more damage to you, troubadour. That ghoul's done. Jed, your turn.
All right. Gain 2 discipline. I think there's anything I can do with that. Not really.
Nope.
Nope. That's not going to do anything. Nope. Nothing I have is going to do anything. All right. I will just move up to here and hit the ghoul with my inertial step. Should do 9 damage.
It will do a rise, so it's at 1 stamina prone, and it's used up its power.
And I'll try to grab it.
You get it if you let it take a free strike.
No, I don't want to take a free
All
strike.
right. Probably smart. Skeleton in the north closes down. The there uses Bone Spur. It's a burst 1 on enemies. It's going to do 3 damage to Jed. And it's in your null field, Jed,
bleeding.
so the potency of that's 1 lower, so you're not
Okay.
bleeding.
Okay.
That was 1, 2 malice. That was a maneuver. Then this action takes bone shards on Jed, doing 7 damage to you, Jed, and it will try and aid an ally to attack you.
Of that.
And then the next skeleton will go. He will move there to there. He will use bone spurs. This is going to affect everyone. It's going to do 1 damage to all 3 of you, and none of you will be bleeding because you're almighty enough. Its potency is dropped 1 in the null field down to -1, so you'd have to have less than -1 to be affected by the bleeding. And of course, Shadow, you take no damage because you have immunity. Oh no, that's not corruption damage, so you do take that 1 point of damage. You teleport over there, and then he will bone shards onto your ally. Double edge there, 7 damage to Jed, knocking Jed to -1. They're done. Round 3 is over. Round 4, what performance you doing, Troubadour? Or at the end of the round, does anything happen?
I don't do anything before the end of the round.
Okay.
I think. I am going to switch again to the revival limerick. I feel like some of the people here might benefit from
Revival
being able to
limerick
heal.
is going, and then your turn, Valinor.
Let me roll my drama. So 3 now. I am. Is that deep damage 2? No, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do a power chord. I really don't like being flanked like this, so they each get pushed 1. And I am. Does anyone have any effects on them? I don't think so. I am going to, on the skeleton up here, hurt his feelings. For 6 psychic damage.
Okay, that would drop him to 1 and prone, and he's used up his Arise power.
Okay, I think that is. Am I going to move? No, I'm not going to move. So, end of my turn happens, and Jed and Sand are allowed to use a recovery if they would like.
I do not have any recoveries left. I think Jed is done for.
Oh.
I don't really want to use. I guess I'll use mine.
You don't have to. I didn't realize Jed was out. I thought I was helping, but
Yeah. No, I don't think there's anything to be done for Jed.
Go ahead, Sand.
Okay. So I use that for that. Sorry, 1 second. Damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna target this ghoul. Actually, has either the ghoul or the skeleton gone? No, because we went first, right?
Yeah, they have not.
Okay. I'll target the ghoul, and I will do. Of
And
course,
that's a
now.
crit. You're getting another action. You kill that ghoul, no problem, and you get to take another action.
Okay.
Action.
I'm gonna target the skeleton.
Hold on, I'm going to hop in real quick before you use your extra action. I'm
Yeah.
going to organize. Where is it? Because that will allow you to chain attacks, I believe. So I'm going to spend 3 of my points, and it'll allow you to choose 1 additional target for your ability.
It's got to be a heroic ability, though, which I work better alone is not.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry.
Okay, but I critted, so I can go again. So I
Yep.
will.
Go again.
Uh,
Finished off that one.
and I'm gonna go up to this one and be next to it.
Ooh, that's kind of heroic. To save your friends, you can have a hero token. And then it goes. It will use its bone spur with 2 malice. 2. Doing 3 damage to the shadow, and also makes you bleeding. Save ends. We'll use this bleeding eye for that.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut that. So
Okay.
that's gonna be 1, and I'm gonna move.
Okay. And then he'll use this movement to close on you, and he'll take a bone shards attack on you, getting a crit on you, doing 7 damage to you.
Of course, I should have waited for that.
Then he'll do a bone shards again for 4 more damage. And then Jed.
Right. Well, Jed is done for, but he has tons of discipline. So I'll do another squat onto myself because it does the most damage, even though there's only one guy.
13 damage would finish him.
damage.
He hasn't used his Arise power yet, so knocks him prone, and he's used that. And then
And
after
I
you take
take,
that power, you'll take D6 plus 1 damage for bleed.
Yeah.
Since you're bleeding.
All right. So 2 damage. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, round
Oh,
5.
wait, no. I know what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll go up to him and I'll grab him. Grab. That's a good grab.
Yeah, that's auto grab. So you got him grabbed. And this is special for you. Normally, a bleeding character grabbing would take damage, but I don't think you will. Condition, bleeding. Use a might or agility test or ability. You didn't use that. You used a intuition since you're a monk doing your grab. So no damage for that for you.
All right. And then 2, 3, 4.
I think you move at half speed because he's the
5.
same size as you.
Okay. So 3.
3?
I'll move him
Okay.
to here.
Drag him to there. Got it. Round 5. Looks like we're going to Battle to the Beast.
Yeah.
And Malice is building. I think I used 2, which I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All the Malice in the world. But you guys might finish him before he gets to take it. Dalinor, go ahead.
I have a lot of drama right now.
You're prone. Don't forget you're prone.
Oh, great. Thank you.
You can crawl, though, if you want.
Well, I mean, I will stand up as my movement devastating. And then I will use 5 of my points for a dramatic reversal, which is a bit of overkill, but I lose the points anyway, so why not?
Okay, start with you.
And then I will...
Did you stand up? Or are you still prone?
I use my movement to stand. I just didn't remove the token.
Okay, it's a maneuver to stand. So you're up. Got movement left and your action. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Free strike, you'll have an edge because it's prone.
Maneuver to stand. Dramatic reversal is my main, which allows me to slide. Sorry. So there. Get rid of
Double edge,
that.
prone and flanked.
Yeah, it's a little unnecessary, but that's fine. And that dramatic reversal will allow me to make my free strike and allow everyone else to make free strikes too, which hopefully will not be necessary.
Finished him. The skull kind of dies down to a dull glimmer, and you're out of combat. Surges go to 0. Malice goes to 0. If you had recoveries, you could spend them. The only other way you can heal is if you can find non-recovery healing, like if you could find a potion of healing, or if you had a potion of healing.
I as I'm dying, I hold up the squirrel and I say, "Tell my wife and kids that I got them supper to go with the cabbage."
You can continue adventuring. You might be able to contribute 1 or 2 attacks before you perish.
Okay.
Maybe
Or if you find a potion of healing, more than that.
I say, let's take a moment. You lie there and through the coffins here to see if we can find anything of
Searching.
Yeah.
Loot. No loot in these coffins. Nothing of any value. Lots of old rusted weapons and armor bits.
Okay. Let us investigate the statue.
All right. So you have the inscription on the wall near the statue that says, "Once this fails, the battle is lost." You hear... Go ahead.
I'm gonna out loud say resolve.
Resolve. When you do, a secret door opens behind the statue. Where I have that white line drawn is a secret door.
Sweet.
You don't see anything else examining the statue, like no secret compartments or anything like that besides the door.
No secret potions of healing?
No secret potions of healing.
Okay.
I'll go in first. I'm done for.
I think you should eat the squirrel of healing.
No, you give that to my wife Tammy. That's good eating for her and the kids.
Oh, I don't lose drama.
You can hear chanting now that you open the secret door.
My 9 children.
Muffled chanting is now not muffled, coming from the wall behind the statue. You can see kind of an electric bluish glow randomly lighting up a room beyond 3 pillars, and they have not seen you coming, and they did not hear you coming, so you can move into a position you like, basically to where you might reveal yourself, wherever you might want to be before you take a step where you have no cover at all. And let me show you what you see in the room. Go. In this room, glowing, translucent white energy is crackling across an opening in the floor, blocking passage through the opening. You can just barely see through this wall of energy a staircase that goes down deeper into the dungeon. A carving on the south wall reads, Ilias's cup shall remain free from the hands of the unworthy. Turn back or perish. Human warrior statues, each smeared with blood, stand around the stair. A band of goblins stand among the statues, raising their voice in a unified chant. A robed goblin, covered in fur and over 7 feet tall, leads the chanting. A young woman with soot-stained hands and a bruised face is tied to the southernmost statue. She lets out a shriek of pain as the goblins chant, tendrils of white energy moving out from her chest to the energy field below. You will have surprise, and what that'll do for you is you'll have an edge on everything you do in the first round, anytime during the whole first round. You'll get to act first in the first round, and your enemies cannot take any triggered actions in the first round. So think about what order you want to go in. It'll be round 1. You have 2 hero tokens right now. Malice is actually at... you have 1, 2, 3 victories so far, so your heroic resources start at 3. Malice. 1, 2, 3 for victories.
Can I
Round
just
1.
clarify the language on that? Does
1,
it
2, 3 for you?
at the start, or does it start at 3?
I'm sorry, say again?
I just want to clarify the language on the resources at the start of combat.
You have 3 heroic resources before combat starts.
Okay, so
on your turn, you'll gain more.
So I don't lose any at the end, so I have 5.
Oh, no. You lose everything from the before. So no surges and no heroic resources carry over.
Because mine says you don't lose any remaining drop at the end of the encounter. That's the...
Okay, you might be special.
Some classes do have the ability to carry over.
Okay, very good.
I guess my question was, am I gaining 3 or am I just starting at my 5?
You gain 3.
That's what I had.
You gain 3. Everyone gains 3. Everyone should be at 0. You might be special.
Yeah.
Round 1, we got the Malice set. We got 2 hero tokens. You guys are setting your initiative. Talk amongst yourselves. You should only have 1 person at 2. Otherwise, you're not going to go in the necessary order you want.
Could I teleport it to here and still be hidden?
You can try.
Behind that statue.
You can try. You trying?
I'm trying.
Okay. Go ahead and move down there.
Oh, I guess I need to start a song, eh?
What song? Yeah.
Let's go with... It's hard not to take the ballad. I'm going to go with the ballad.
Ballad of the Beast is going. Okay, looks like Sand is first.
The Ballad of the Beast gives me a surge.
Yeah.
Does it not? Okay. And I get to do my... Oh! Okay, 1 second. There's a part that I've been missing, so if you have edge, double. All my heroic abilities cost 1 less.
If you have edge, and you'll have edge on everything this round.
Okay. This guy's in charge?
Yes, this is the 7-foot-tall, furry, goblinoid creature leading the chanting.
Yeah. We're just gonna go right after that guy.
So, Tyson, it does say at the very end you lose any remaining drama at the end of the encounter.
Oh, it says you lose. I thought it said you... Okay. Clearly reading what I wanted to read. Thanks, Tom.
You bet.
So I would need to move 1, 2, 3. So I would have moved to here.
Okay.
And I do coup de grace. I don't know how to read all this.
Awesome. Okay, so you're looking for the tier first, and 11 is a tier 1. And then you get to roll 2d6, which it rolled there for you for 4, plus 10 at tier 1 for a total of 14 damage.
That's not a lot. Okay. I'm going to use a surge.
So 16 damage?
Yeah.
Got it.
Which will give me 1.
Yeah, then with initiative. This guy.
Oh my god, he has a lot of hit points.
Yeah. And he'll go next.
Great.
She'll go next. It turns out this is a female goblinoid. She will, with a lot of malice, do first 3 enemies. She'll do this. She'll have a Bane because she's doing a ranged attack with you adjacent. Unless, twist shape. Ooh. Nope, still a tier 3 though. 11 corruption to the shadow. If your presence is less than 2, which it is, you are shape changed, save ends. Shape change creature is slowed and has fire weakness 10 as their limbs stretch and skin becomes paper thin. We'll do what would be a good shape change. Just do that for now for shape change. So you are slowed, fire weakness 10, save ends.
Sorry, how much damage? Was it?
11 corruption. Don't forget you're
11,
immune to 3 corruption. So
8, and then I will cut that in half to 4. Is that how it works, or did I cut it in half?
yeah, down to 4.
Okay, and I'm gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that took 5 malice to use that power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was an action. And then with her maneuver, she will throw him 1. Target must be grabbed by you to throw. Okay. She's done. Continues the chanting. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't outnumber you 2 to 1, so it's your guys' turn. Jed, go ahead.
All right, and you can change a maneuver for a move. Is that right?
You can change an action for a move or a maneuver, but you can't change a maneuver.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm not fast enough. Oh boy, I can't do much. All right. Thought I was going to do something cool. I'm not. So instead, well, yeah, not going to do anything cool. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I guess I'll stunning strike this guy.
9 damage.
And he's dazed and slowed.
And that's so disheartening, that 9 damage to that one, that the one behind him you can see is definitely shooken.
Take 2 damage.
Anything else?
No, I don't have any.
After Jed comes 2 warriors. So we'll do the ones. We'll do the spine cleavers and one of the warriors. Spine cleavers and the warrior leading them. So the warrior leading the spine cleavers comes to here to do bury the point into Jed with 2 malice, doing 7 damage to Jed.
All right, I can have that. So it'd be 3.
If your might is less, you may or may not want to have it. Your choice, because it will do d6 plus 1 damage to you if you have it.
Well, it's enough to kill me outright if I don't do it. So
okay.
I gotta take my chances.
Okay.
All right. So I take the 3, and then we'll just see if this kills me outright. Yep.
Down goes Jed.
Down goes Jed.
And he commands the 2 spine cleavers to get that polder. So they're going to chase after the polder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Axe to the polder. It's got a captain. So 5 damage polder.
Yep.
Push you 3, 1, 2. Then you take 3 damage from hitting the wall.
Yep.
Then his friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 has to double move to close on you. So that's his turn. And then Valinor, your turn.
So seeing my friend go down fills me with grief. I scream. I gain 10 drama.
You've been waiting this whole time to see that happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as my last breath, it's like, tell my 9 kids they're on their own to take care of the cabbage, and then I die.
I'll remember your brave words. 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to. How big can I make this? Ooh, for every 2 spend. It's not very good burst. Maybe I should get closer first. Sorry, give me just 2 seconds. I'm going to throw up the first 2 runes just to get a feel for how big it'll be. That's not what I wanted to do. That would be burst 2, right? 1, 2.
No, just 4. Be 2 squares. Burst 2 is 2 squares. Yeah. 10 feet if you're looking for the size of your aura.
I can make it bigger. 7, 8, 9 will bring me there. And then, thank you. Then I'm going to spend the 3, 4, 5 to make it bigger by 1.
Do an hypnotic. So plus 1 burst per 2 trauma you spend.
What if I do? So that would be 5. What if I make it 7? What if I make it 8? No, 9. I'm so glad you died.
That's horrible.
I'll make it 11. I'll spend 11 of them.
Oh, all the drama.
All right. I apologize while everyone waited for me to figure that out.
Everyone has slid 1. If their intuition's less than 1, they're dazed. We'll start 1 north of you where you want to slide him.
Am I able to slide him there? Or
you can slide him any direction you want. Where you want to slide him.
Oh, I'm going to send him right there.
Boom. As soon as he goes on to that electrical field, that clear protective barrier over the stairs down, he's shocked. Takes 3 lightning damage from the shock. And then he's shunted Let's see. Let's roll D8 / R is D8. 2, 1, 1, 2. He's shunted 5 squares away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that one. The one
through
over
it?
here. It's a teleport effect. So he
Oh,
just
okay.
appears back behind that pillar. So the one right here.
They're all going to be moved right onto the electrical.
Slide him one.
Anyone-
He's going to take 3 lightning damage. He gets shunted. I need a 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There he smashes into the wall when he comes back into appearance and takes 5 damage from that. And then this one goes to there. He's shunted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. He takes 3 lightning damage. Okay, then the channeler, the bugbear channeler, probably there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
3 lightning damage. Is that 7? That'd be this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hits the wall. Takes 5 more damage there. And then you got a couple spine cleavers down there by your friend. Can't get them into
Can I
the
move this one first?
that one in the wall.
I'm going to move them actually right
We'll move
there.
them together and hit each other.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll take 1 damage each of them from that. Oops, not -4, -1 there, and that one kills that one. And then
Okay.
let's see who has insight or intuition less than 1. The channeler's intuition is 2, so not dazed. The goblin warriors are 0, so they're dazed. We'll use this for dazed, and this guy's dazed. And then the goblin spine cleaver is also dazed, and those dazed are all save in. All right,
Perfect.
that was an action, right? Or was that a maneuver? That might have been a maneuver.
That was
Action. Yeah.
Action. So I still have 1. So I'm going to move there, and then I'm going to use my
Power core
and then just push that guy into the wall.
into the wall. 3 damage for that.
That's it.
That was Thalanor's turn. We got 2 warriors to go, both dazed. So they can only do basically one thing. The one to the far south is going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, and then try and save ins the dazed. Does save ins the dazed. And then the other warrior all the way over here can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he will save ins his day. And does not. Still dazed. All right. That's the end of round 1. Round 2.
Chaos.
2 malice for round 2. 2 malice for 2 of you left. Total of 5. You guys are going first. And it looks like and Jed's out. Thalanor, what's your performance going to be this round?
You know what? I'm going to go with. I'm going to keep it the ballad.
+1 surging and that. And then it looks like Sand's going. Go ahead, Sand.
Because I'm not in the Troubadour's thing. If I move in there, do I get this?
Nope. Start of your turn.
Okay, that's not great. When do I get the save against the thing?
End of your turn.
So would I have gotten one last time?
Did it act before you or after you? I believe after
We
you.
went first.
I don't remember.
I think you went first. First, then he went. So yeah, you haven't had a chance to save yet.
Yeah, but slowed is only movement, so it's
slowed is speed of 2.
One
more point. One more thing that happened, Sand. You saw the electrical energy shoot out from the barrier and kind of connect with Violet, who's tied there to the statue, and Violet took 2 damage at the end of last round.
Okay.
Tom, is she tied or anchored there? Or
tied? Yeah, tied there.
Okay, I'm going to go over here and untie Violet.
Okay, maneuver gets her untied. She's free now. I'll add her to the initiative.
Thank yourself. It's a maneuver?
Maneuver to do that.
I still get to do stuff.
Yeah. But could you have moved that far? Your speed is only 2.
It's reduced by 2. Or is it reduced
it becomes 2.
Okay. I may not have done that.
Okay.
I thought it was reduced by 2. Sorry.
We'll keep her tied up.
Has speed 2. So what can I do? These guys who are dazed, do I get any bonus against them?
Dazed. No bonus.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. Sorry. This seems important. Let me see.
You can still get to her if you wanted to by trading your action for a maneuver. For a move. I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, let's see. I have that. Backhash top. That doesn't matter. That's fine. I'll use my action to free her.
All right. You can take a hero token as well for the brave heroics getting her free. And then she's in the initiative there. You guys can tell me when you want her to go. She'll go last if you don't say anything.
1 second. Sorry, what was I looking for? Save.
Save ends. Ooh, still affected. The Chandler, the bugbear yells out to the goblins to restrain her, and we'll go next. And is going to go ahead and do 6 malice. So he'll do twist shape on the troubadour.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
11 corruption.
Wow, that's problematic.
Presence less than 2 would have another effect, but you don't have a presence less than 2, so you just take the damage. And then it will move to here, and it will, as a maneuver, grab you. I don't have a button for this, so it'll just be a might test on its part. It is 11. That's not even a grab. Yep, that's not even a grab. Okay, so it does not get a hold of you. You dodge out of the way of it, and then the spine cleaver will go. There's only one spine cleaver left. It's dazed, so it moves to there to try and get to her, to get her bound back up, and then it save ends on its dazed. 10. Still dazed. And then it's your guys' turn. Valinor.
I am changing songs.
Oh, yeah, we forgot that. What's your song?
What did we
Thundermother?
forget?
Okay.
Yeah. I am not going to go first. I think I changed my initiative order to 0.
Well, it's either you or Violet. And Violet's a 0, and you were first, so you're going.
Right. So I guess I don't change my story. I thought it was a new turn.
Oh, no, not
There
a
is
turn.
I can do that's not going to just flat out kill me immediately. Let's see if I get any.
Do you have recoveries left?
No, God, no. I haven't recoveries in ages. Okay. Let's go. Stalling, and I'm just hoping for inspiration here. Is it a main action that will cause me to take damage, or is it a type of action?
A main action, or a trigger, or a might, or agility test, or ability.
So I could do a maneuver?
You can do maneuvers, you can do moves. Those are safe, as long as they're not a might or agility move or maneuver.
Okay. Well, I'm going to power chord.
All right. Push 2. We'll start with the bugbear.
Oh, he's going straight into the wall.
Straight into the wall. He's got 1 movement left, and it's a wall, so that's 3 damage. And then the warrior beside you.
Exactly the same.
3 damage to him.
And I get my full movement.
Yeah, you're not dazed, so you get to take all your actions. As long as you're just maneuvering and moving, you don't bleed.
6, 7, 8. Could go up more, but I'm not.
You went around the statue to these so as not to provoke? Is that what you did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make it to there, and then warriors are going to go. He says, bind her back up to this warrior. 4, try and grab her. Might test. He's -2 might, so that's not even a grab. And then the dazed ones to the north go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then try to end his daze. Still dazed. And then her turn. She's got dazed ones beside her. Can't take triggers. She's got 1 that can take a trigger. So she'll go 1, 3. She'll take 1 free attack for 1 damage.
Right, Sand. If you die, I can get 10 more drama.
5, 6. Her speed is 5. So she's going to turn her action into a move. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then her, what else does she have? That's it. So you see her just coming around the corner. That was Violet's turn, and that warrior already went, and that warrior already went. Oh, this warrior up here. Save ends for his days. Still dazed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As far as he got.
Would she be impacted by my songs, like my ballads and stuff?
Potentially, yeah. You can count her as an ally.
Okay.
That's into that round. Round 3, Malice. 2, 3, 1, 2. You guys are getting to go first. Make sure you set your order as you like.
We should think about this.
Violet's going for it too. If anyone wants to let Violet go first, don't set yourself to 2.
I'm going to actually change
song. Go for it.
And I'm hoping this will impact her.
Choreography, okay. +2 speed till the end of your turn if you start in the area. Got it. All right. Looks like no one changed her initiative to 2, so she'll go first. No. Speed of 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's jolted also into that turn, but she has enough to survive that. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. She's running for her life. Goblin's giving chase. Now for you guys to try and get out of there alive. Sand, your turn.
All right.
Still slowed. Poor Sand.
Why don't you teleport, damn it.
I can teleport right up to the bad guy. All right, so I got -1 +1, so I got 3. So what can I do? Actually,
Do you want me to immortalize you in any sort of song or ballad?
hang on. Actually, this might not be a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jump on the electric thing and see if it'll
I
shunt you.
teleport. Black Ash teleport.
Black Ash
As a
teleport. Nice.
And as my action, I use it for a maneuver, and I tell.
Yeah.
Nice. And then you have your movement left, right?
Yes. Shit. Hang on.
Your 2 moves.
I don't want to do that. Hang on a second. Well, my movement's only 2. So,
Yep.
because they can get to me anyway. Oh. Oh, there's no good way out.
Not for you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll use my movement too.
You did. I'm going to have to give you a hero token because you did basically block their attack on your friend, giving your friend a chance to get out. That's it for Sand. Their turn. The Chandler's going to go. Got 6 malice. Do a save in, Sand. Save you into your effect.
Yeah, let's do that.
No, still got it. Chandler's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hang on 1 second. Sorry. What did choreography do?
If you started your turn in the area, your speed would be increased, but you didn't.
It's going to help me run away and help her run.
He'll go to there, and then he will.
What up?
He will 6 mount. No one's getting away. Only Violet gets away. Twisting shape on the troubadour.
No.
5 corruption.
Oh, I'm as dead as they come.
Down goes the troubadour.
Which gives me 10 more drama.
That's right.
All right.
If his drama,
I need you to die.
If you die, he lives. That's funny.
Hang on a second.
Okay, did that.
Why don't you use hero tokens to heal? You know, it doesn't use up a thing, right? You don't.
Yeah, it does. You spend a recovery.
Isn't it without using a recovery?
If you don't have recoveries, you're screwed. As we have both discovered.
You don't spend a recovery when you use the 2 hero tokens.
Yeah, you don't spend a recovery.
You
you're
regain recovery
okay.
stamina without spending a recovery.
I see.
So do that.
Okay.
Okay, so when it triggers when you take damage and you spend your recovery, and you only did 5.
Okay.
You only did 5 to you, so you actually get a net benefit.
Which brought me to -13, and then I will recover for 7.
There you go. So it moved. It did that. It does not have a maneuver to get anywhere closer. So it's done. And then Sand went. Valinor, your turn.
Every time I'm throwing in my minus, it's just making me further into the hole. All right, so drama.
Where should your hit points be, Valinor? I'll fix them for you.
It should be -6. Every time I type -6, it just...
Yeah, it just does -6 to your current. So there you are, -6.
Do I go out in a blaze of glory, or do I run away like a coward?
Sorry, question. Is this the first time you used hero tokens? Because I feel like we haven't, and
I used them earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we're at 0 now.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry.
Running for your life.
Do what you gotta do.
I have movement 11. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait, I can sub.
You push Violet out of the way as you go. Highway.
Very heroically. I'm going to swap. I think that's what it's called. You can convert your main action into a maneuver or move.
Correct.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get down on my hands and knees and crawl.
Okay, double squares for each of the crawling squares.
5, 6,
That
7,
one charges with the spear charge onto the shadow. 3 damage, shadow.
I will use my thingamajig to reduce that to 1 and move 4 squares.
Boom. Then we got dazed guy. Oh, and that was dazed. I got 3 dazed save-ins. /R 3d10. They're all going to save after they go. So that is no longer dazed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You fuckers.
That's it for all their actions. That's into round 3. And that used 5 malice that round. Next round, Violet's no longer feeling the heat, so she'll just go back to a 1. Anyone wants to go before her?
I'm gonna go there.
Round 4, you can change your performance, Troubadour.
I'm content with the helping me run away.
San, go ahead.
Alrighty. Fuck it. I'm gonna target the shaman asshole guy, and let's do a little bit of this. So that'll be 7 plus
10.
where am I?
So 17.
17. That's not great. Okay. I'm gonna run 2. 1, 2.
Can you close that door? Is that a door?
That is a secret door. Are you talking? You didn't even see that happening, so you should be quiet.
You're right.
It's. I'm not gonna use my maneuver for that because 1, 2.
All right.
And then save to end.
Save in, yeah. You
Nope.
can't shake it. Channeler.
Crawl. That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll move to there.
yeah. You cannot see us.
He will then trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Violet runs for it, and I'd say you guys can get away at this rate. You're keeping a speed. Violet's moving fast.
I'm warning her to watch out for the...
You're teleporting. You give her a warning, and you guys flee out of there with Violet in tow. Only one person died. I thought it'd be worse. For sure.
Killed him, maybe. On the way out.
And that's the end of the adventure.
The shadow is so good at moving, even when he's slowed.
Even slowed, yeah.
Hardly affects him. He can just teleport all over the place.
Yeah. So this was what the battle looked like. Minus, of course, you had fewer people. And
yes, exactly how it went. That's
exactly like that. And when you come out, Ashley gives her daughter Violet a huge hug, tears flowing down her cheeks. You guys return heroes to the village. And you are going to get 1 renown each. You get the title Violet's Savior. This goes to Sand, who cut her down and fled out with her.
Whoa.
Where do I even put that?
I don't know. You can have Ashley as a follower. Ashley is a crafter, and she'll help craft things for you during downtimes and such. So she's a blacksmith, fletching, jewelry, mechanics. Violet's Savior gives you an edge on tests made to influence the people of Broadhurst. The
title goes on page 2 of your character sheet.
Yeah, and that's it. Thank you guys for playing.
No one important died.
No one important died.
Nope.
Nope. I can't believe that drama would have come into play, though, if although you'd spent a lot of your drama, so you probably wouldn't have got to 30 very easy.
No, I was really banking on other people crits in the meantime.
Yeah.
I was not going to.
Even when you tell Jed's 9 kids, they're all very stoic, and they're like, "All right, I guess we're taking care of the cabbage now."
One more chore for each of us.
Yeah, that's the way life is.
Well, that was an interesting how it shows you got to be careful a little bit with recoveries. You don't want to waste a recovery that might get you over hit points because they become critical at the end.
I don't think I ever used recovery to get over hit points.
Yeah, so you never wasted them.
I had to spend a ton of them because I really found the null lacking.
Yeah,
in so many ways. If I had, I said I'd play the null, and then I looked just before we played at the stuff I can do, and I was just shocked. Like I've played the Shadow, I've played the Tactician. I've never had one that doesn't have anything for maneuvers that you can do special. The trigger is bad.
Yeah.
And none of the actions are all that great. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
They hate monks.
They do. What they say in their I forget where it was. I was watching. They didn't give the monk a maneuver because they gave him really good knockback. So that was his quote maneuver. Since he can, with 2 discipline or higher, push or slide at least 3 anytime he uses it.
Push or slide. Oh, with
yeah, and if you have extra discipline, it's +2. So you're at 3, 4, or 5 every time you do it. So that's what they quote give him as a maneuver, as opposed to his own distinct maneuver.
He only gets the slide with if he where is it?
He always
I
gets the
forget
slide.
what- Okay.
As a monk, he always is sliding with knockbacks, and he's always doing, if his discipline's high enough, 2 extra.
I guess, yeah, I didn't do knockback enough. Maybe I should have been doing knockback.
That's the thing he's
But
set up to
I
do.
never had a maneuver free. I was always having
Catching
to
your breath.
spend recovery.
Yep. And it's
Because,
really interesting how
you just can't avoid damage with this guy.
yeah, and when no one can, and when things get grim and you're low on stamina, I mean, you can basically count on getting the minimum of anyone's roll. They'll always at least do the minimum. So
Yeah.
when they do bury the point on you, you're always taking at least 5. Or
No,
spear
I found it all
charge, you're always taking 3.
are lacking compared to what else I've played.
I was looking, it was interesting. I was thinking about how this plays compared to off and on damage, right? Like from Dungeons and Dragons. And it ends up averaging about the same, or could be made to average about the same, because the on damage is higher. The off damage is, of course, 0.
Yeah.
And you got armor built in, so your armor is effectively like D&D armor, where it's taking some percentage of your hit points off the damage you take. And it also, interestingly, scales like D&D armor scales a little bit, in that having high armor class with a lot of hit points gives you effectively more hit points than having high armor class with a smaller number of hit points. It gives you some multiplier of your hit points in D&D. And that's what it does in this game. It gives you some multiplier of your hit points. And you, quote unquote, heal your stamina, which heals your armor at the same time, which is odd, but that's what D&D is doing. When you increase your hit points back to full, it makes your armor more effective. So it's a strange, different way of doing it, but it ends up where it's the same. So you could do it either way, and the question is what feels better, right? Does D&D feel better? Or you can actually not be hit? I think it might.
I think it might.
Yeah.
So far, I can't say I like Draw Steel as much as D&D.
Yeah.
I like it. I think I like it more than Daggerheart.
Have you played Daggerheart?
Yes, a couple times.
The thing I didn't like about Daggerheart was how, I mean, this game is random.
In fact, I played Daggerheart with you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, way back in the playtest.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing I don't like about Daggerheart is how it becomes kind of a random. You don't know what's happening. This is random too, because you don't know how effective your powers are going to be or how much heroic resource you're going to have when your turn comes. So you can't nail down what your turn's plan is ahead of time.
The thing
But
I like
Daggerheart-
about Draw Steel a lot more than Daggerheart
Yeah.
is at least what you can do is clearly defined.
Right.
With Daggerheart, it always feels like a negotiation with the DM.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
And I don't like how it can just be random.
Because it's very Mother May I. Can I please do this cool thing? You know, and or I'll describe it. I'll say it's cool so that you'll let me do it. It'd be very cool if you let me do this thing.
The thing I noted as a DM when I played it in the most recent time is the players were running hot on getting hope one battle and running very cold the next battle. And it made the battles night and day different. When the players were running hot on hope, they're not challenged at all. And when they're running really cold on hope, they're super challenged.
The thing I like less about D&D here is that the abilities are so defined that there's not a lot of creative ways to use them. They you know, it's pretty obvious, you know, what, and there's not that many things you can do. So you do the thing and it does what it says, and you know, but I never really find creative ways to use these things.
That's what I find about this as well. It's kind of it's video gamey in the way that like a video game would at this as the TTRPG, and I feel like the reason that I'm not playing a video game right now, I can do more interesting stuff and in this I don't think I can.
Yeah, like in D&D, you can often do things and use them in ways that obviously it wasn't the thought of why you would use it that way. Like, you know, I'm going to use Wall of Force and create a bridge, or, you know, the ceiling above us, or some little things like that, where you can do something different than the obvious thing. Here, everything's obvious what you can do.
Yeah, and if you want to do the
Or it
non-obvious,
feels like that, unless I'm missing something.
No, you're right. If you want to do the non-obvious stuff, you have your free strike, which does a little bit less damage than your powers. So you feel like you want to use your powers, and you have your tests, so you can do something with might, or something with agility, or something with reason, or something intuition or presence. But you don't have like a broad list of spells like in wizards do. There's not a big list of things that are spell-like, nor are any of the things very, I want to see, utilitarian. I guess they do have some utilitarian in the Elementalist, which is more like a wizard. But you're right.
Yeah.
You feel like you're really taking a step back if you're not doing your signature
Elementalists
abilities.
look really interesting. We were going to have a higher level game that ended up getting canceled, but I made an Elementalist for it, and
Yeah.
so I kind of knew the features, and I'm like, oh, this can do a lot of interesting stuff. I
Arcane-
did not feel that null at all.
There is some of that in the Summoner as well, looking at it.
Yeah.
Just being able to like use them to make bridges, how to get creative with you moving and making your friends move along bridges, or one of the signature rock elementals. Essentially, you can set them up as cover and build walls because when they die, they stay as a boulder. So, like, you could get creative with building ramparts or whatever. So there is a degree of using them outside of their
Yeah, I haven't
written.
looked at the Summoner.
It's complicated. It would be a lot of heavy lifting player, and I would never
Yeah.
want to see a new player do it because there's a lot to juggle.
Yeah, I feel like they need to balance it. It feels to me like it's going to take twice the time of another player's turn.
Easy. Yeah,
Easy.
absolutely.
Which is like, that feels bad to inflict that on other players. Hey, I'm going to take twice as much time as you do all the time. You get to play half as often as you were before.
That is the way it is with Summoners in
a lot of
every
games.
game I've seen Summoners.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to add 5 things to do and not go slower.
Yeah.
Nature of the beast. I don't know how you would speed it up. Now, maybe with a group of 3, having that would be problematic because, yeah, it's a little bit longer, but we're all taking turns so much faster to impact. And having those extra meat shields around would maybe have kept us alive.
Maybe if they had done something where it was like a big aura around you that has various effects, but you don't have to individually do them.
Seemed pretty cool, actually. I thought the things you were doing were pretty neat.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I thought yours seemed really interesting. The Shadow I've played before, and I know it's good, right?
Yeah, my first one was the Tactician, and I felt like I was being outshined by everyone.
Oh, really? Oh, I found the Tactician so tough. Oh, I loved the Tactician.
I liked it. I felt I was watching other people do a lot of extra movement things, and I felt
you don't really move. You just stand there and take.
We were in a collapsing building where you're trying to get down. So like, everyone else was kind of rushing ahead and kind of trudging up behind, and I liked it because I quite like draw steel. I do feel like there is a bit of that like cutter video game feel to it, but I also feel like all the combats, because everything has all these variety of attacks, everything feels more engaging. There's a bigger stuff happening.
I mean, there's been such a slew of new games recently.
Yes,
right.
It's overwhelming.
And I've had a chance to play a lot of them. And I will say, of the new games, Draw Steel is my favorite. But I can't say I like it as much as D&D yet. But and I played it a few times now, so I think that's pretty solidified at this point.
Yeah, and that's fair. I think they both kind of are good to play for different feels. Like, you don't necessarily want to play
there's definitely a different feel. And there's things I prefer about Draw Steel to D&D.
Yeah.
I like the victories building, and then, you feel there's certain ways that you're more powerful as the session goes on and stuff like that.
Well, and I loved with this, I loved the drama. You died, and I'm immediately able to use that to do something big and cool. Like, I really like the way they've structured. So
though in a campaign, hopefully people aren't dying on a regular basis. Right? Like in a one shot, people die because it's a one shot. But in a campaign, you might have a campaign where nobody dies, and then you never use it.
Tom's heard me say this 100 times now. I really feel that this system, Draw Steel, would be superb in an organized play setting, like Pathfinder Society or Adventure League. And like, even just like the nomenclature they use in the game, having the director, this and that, I really feel like it would be set up quite well to, instead of running sessions, you're playing episodes, and like, each episode is its own self-contained story. I feel like it would be quite well.
I think it would be
Adapted
great for
in-
Adventures League because it's one of those systems where there's less ambiguity in the rules.
Well, and they've given you, it's just assumed that you're going to have your adventure. Oh, we need to tie somebody up with rope. It's just kind of assumed. They're not going to make you micromanage. Do I have 50 feet left? Have I cut it? Like, you're kind of assumed to have had the tools that because you're an adventurer.
Well, I need to cut the conversation short. Sorry, guys, because I gotta figure out what I'm going to do for GameholeCon.
Sorry, Tom.
I think I'm just going to search
Thanks for
for
running.
Andrew and play all those games.
The same though. So I've already had one person sign up for both of my sessions of the same
nice.
adventure.
Nice.
Why are you doing that? Honestly, as a GM, it's a freaking nightmare when you're running like a tier 3 game that's brand new, and the guy who was in the first session shows up for the second session. I'm like, dude, you just played this. Like, like I can't do anything for you.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for playing, and hope I get to play with all you guys again sometime, D&D or other games. Thanks a lot again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
See you guys.